Hello, everyone. Welcome to Arcades Anonymous After Hours. Appreciate you hopping on to our After Hours show, which is we do about once a month or so, and we're glad you're here finally. Just a place that you can hang out after the show, and no, you don't have to pay the $5 to hang out with us. So
Not
let me
yet.
bring on the other gentlemen that are here with me in the after show. Back with us, Gotham City
Oh,
again.
Yeah,
Sheldon,
part two, baby.
Sheldon is grabbing his.
ice. He's got to get the ice.
He's got to get his. What is that?
The pink milk or
Yeah, the
drink.
pink one. Yeah, yeah.
Now the party's going to start.
So welcome to After Hours. First time. Well, not first time. The second time we've done this, but glad to be hanging out with you after the show as well.
See who shows up and wants to
Yeah,
jump
see
on.
who comes in and.
Say chaotic. If you're out there, jump
Chaotic,
on.
come on and join us, buddy. We
Just-
know
I
you're
don't care
there.
where you're
I'm
at.
gonna also put the link in the chat. I don't know
Yeah.
if
whoever
you want
wants.
to hop in and say hi to us. This is a place you can come out and hang out with us too. Want to say hi to Gotham City? He's here to talk to you. Burger Time Babe is here, so she's a fan. She finally subbed to somebody. That's great.
So that burgers, have she done the Chili's Burger Time game yet?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the one thing I was gonna ask. Yeah.
She did, and she said it's very difficult because you don't stop moving. Like
Really?
you're like yeah, it doesn't let you stop. So she's like, it's really hard because you can't like pause and think about what you got to do next. You have to like just keep
What's up,
going.
Games Plus, that's a new one. What's up?
Yeah, Gamers Plus, Games Plus. Glad you're here, hanging out with us.
So
Wonder.
these people are actually sub to us. So
That's a cool idea. I'm digging this. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my phone's way too small. Got to play on my laptop.
Yeah, yeah, it did
Wow.
look kind of small. And you got to sign up too.
That's what I would tell girls. Hey, you want to hang out?
That's hilarious.
So if anybody wants to join us, like I said, I put the link in the chat. You can hang out with us. Don't know how long
Shotgun
we're
Sean,
going to go,
thank you.
but it's late night, so
Yeah, Shotgun John, jump on, man.
yeah.
He talked about my awesome drink video. So if you want to know how to make the Kirby pink drink, it's easy. Go over there and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit like and sub if you're not to
And
Gallagher
if you need us-
Guy
if you
88.
need-
He'll be sharing a drink. How many times a week? Like 10 or 15?
Yes.
No, he's gonna go full cornercade on his drinking video.
I think
Yes.
I think you need to make come up with some drinks after all of us on the group. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Okay.
I have
Come
a
out with the
project.
gamer fridge. Come out with the nerd lounge.
I'm gonna be non-alcoholic because it'd be just Diet Coke. No, I got an idea.
Garage gamer, you can hop on too, man. Hop in here.
Jump
Yeah.
in here, man. So I have an idea.
You don't
I
have
have
to
an
share.
idea
Just
for-
curious how much it cost you for that custom sign. You said 149, Gotham.
Yes, I just put
149?
the company is, and if you look in the strip, is from Custom Business Neon Sign, and they'll send you a demo, so you can basically get it. I would love to see band 19K5. That shit would be that'd be crazy. That'd be funny.
Oh, the band
Yeah, that'd
19K Fox, man.
A Gallagher guy would buy one of those. That's his favorite.
I might be able
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Love to have you on, Garage Gamer. I don't think you've been on. I think you were on when
I think
one
Chaotic
of the
and-
original crew was on. I think he came on a couple of times. So
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I think he posted the. It was an old one.
send everyone in the chat a link, and we'll all hop on.
It's in there.
It's in there. I put it in there.
Yeah,
You want
it's
me to
in
put
there.
It in there
It's
again.
in there.
I'll put it in there again.
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it.
So I had an idea I was floating around. You were talking about making drinks. So after all the YouTubers and stuff, I had an idea of playing with AI.
Yeah.
And coming up with album, like a song album of of YouTubers and stuff like that. And then one of my ideas was P Dubs gets mad at Michael B's keyboard and make that into a
Well,
song.
quick sound.
So yeah, so that's a thing. If, might be coming out with it, so everybody will get a song and release the album and raise money for Arcades Anonymous fundraiser.
Yeah. Proceed with caution. Garage Gamer has an off the rails soundboard. I think I've heard his
This is the after show. You can sound off whatever you want.
yeah.
Shotgun Sean, get off of Destiny 2 and hop on. That's what I'm saying. Come
He
on,
can be
Shotgun
playing
Sean.
Destiny 2 at the same time. We don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
If he's on PlayStation, you can jump into it's a Discord.
Biggie
now.
D. I mean, anybody.
Yeah, let's go.
So I thought we was talking about console games this session.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can make it the actual show.
Actually, the actual show.
My fault.
Well,
Exactly our show.
Let's
the
talk about
guys
those
are mad.
leaks.
I can tell the guys are mad at me because, like I said, we don't try to not follow the news, but at the same time, the leaks were just important. I wanted to hear.
It was
everybody's
not
opinion.
important, but Gotham, you actually made it quite entertaining, and I love it. So I mean, you probably made it just okay. I will do this because you got to realize I've just watched Cornercade. Love you, guy. Love you. But man, really 10 videos on the same topic?
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up on Rexer.
Non-tent of the week,
Yeah.
non-tent of the month.
Who?
Rexer, isn't that the guy that doesn't like tape measures? Is that the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy that doesn't like tape measures.
Oh,
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know there's beef between Sheldon and Rexer, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know either. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure out why. He was like, why
Sheldon's
does he
the
hate
most
us?
lovable person in the community. I don't
I'm like,
understand
because
why
he was on
anybody would have an
somebody's
issue
chat.
with him.
He was on somebody else's chat that he didn't like. I'm like, he's on everybody's chat.
He's on literally.
He's literally
Yeah,
everywhere.
Games Plus says Rexer doesn't like anything. Yeah, that's about right. Rexer
I think he
does
should
not
have got
like
the
anything.
moniker
Yeah.
Rexer hates everything.
Rexer hates everything. All right, what are you sharing here, buddy?
All right. This is my arcade I always go to. This is what they just got.
Wow. Look at that.
Ah, buddy, look at that.
Look
got?
at that.
There's two.
My
two
local
19s.
the arcade we always go to.
I thought you were talking about you.
No, I couldn't fit that in my door.
That's
You
two
need-
Isn't that
19
sweet?
screens, right?
Yeah.
He likes Kevin Gray.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and they also got Mario
Rexer
Kart.
is the #1 arcade channel. Okay.
Is he?
It-
That's what he
based
tells
on the algorithms, yes.
Yeah.
Who?
MG is the most lovable person in the community. That's arguable, saying spirits. I have to say,
He's the most huggable.
He's the most huggable guy. Yeah, I can agree that.
I showed this. So anybody who's in here, I guess I'll let them know that me and Galaga guy, we are starting a new show. And Mondays at 6. It's gonna be called Open Fridge. Right now we're doing test runs. So if you guys want to pop in, we're just trying to get the format right. So we're in alpha. I want to say we're in alpha right now, not quite beta.
You're not even beta yet. You're just in alpha.
We're alpha, but I'm gonna give it like maybe
Mr.
6
Big.
more shows or something like that. But I did share this. on there, and I'm gonna. And it was kind of a neat deal or no deal, and I'll show you guys and just get your feedback too. I'm leaning towards no right now, just because if it's available. So
You're leaning towards no? How you lean towards no?
Why would you lean no to that?
Why would I
You
lean
said
no
that
to that?
That's
you
Superbike?
said the
That's
yeah,
yes.
$1,500 for both of them.
$1,500 for
There
both.
he
Gamer Garage
is.
in the house.
All right,
Welcome,
what
buddy.
up?
What's
Yes,
going
What's
on?
going on, Game Garage? What's going on, brother?
What's going on,
Yeah.
guys?
So this
Welcome
is,
to After Hours. How are you?
Doing good.
That's not bad for 1,500 for both. It's not bad.
Yeah,
That is not bad at all.
Wow.
and they both work.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
take both.
And your wife already approved this. So why are we even talking about this, Jay? Why, if your wife said yes, do it.
Okay, so unlike my best buddy Cornercade, one of them always has to have restraint. If you both say yes all the time, you're gonna end up taking over your master bedroom with arcade room. So
I'm just saying, at that point, they can't add no more cats. They have to go and buy a house at some point. They're gonna have to.
yeah, so
It's
I
coming
have
to
a
a point.
house. I have a house, and I have the room for it, and my wife wants it.
Look, Games
Yeah.
Plus says go. That's a steal. Come
I know
on.
it's a
Just
steal.
put 'em in
I know this
storage.
is a good deal. I just bought a bunch of stuff. I bought my computer rig. If
Chaotic, brother. What's up?
my thought is if I can get a couple things paid off, then I might, if it's still available. But this thing is too, this company that I checked out, they're getting stuff in all the time. So I don't want to get FOMO, you know what I mean? I would actually like Superbike 2 because they're flat screens and these are CRTs. This in
All
their
right, Garage
lot easier
Gamer,
to
you have
move.
any comments on this? Can we straighten out?
I'm not
Fridge
saying I
here?
don't want this. I'm just saying they're going to be heavy.
Come on,
Are we
help us
saying?
out here.
Are we asking if we want this in our home?
Yes, this would be my
Yes.
home.
Yeah,
I
that's
had to go
crazy.
downstairs with these.
How do you even get that in your house?
They come
How do you even
apart. They come
How do you
apart.
transport that?
They will deliver for $300.
Whoa.
That's not bad.
now his wheels are turning.
Now he's thinking about it. See,
$300
he's
ain't bad.
Actually,
thinking
they will
about it.
deliver anywhere in the United
Okay.
States for $300. Probably, I don't know if it's 300 a piece, so maybe it's 600, and that's still really good.
If you had the room, Garage Gamer, and you had the room for these things, and they're going to
What's-
deliver it for $300, would you?
What
would
is
you
that
get
game?
this?
It's Superbike, Fast and Furious Superbike.
Huh?
You never heard of it?
Is that Raw Thrills?
Yeah,
Yeah, it could
it's
be good.
a spinoff of the Fast and Furious. It's just motorcycles.
Okay.
The reason
She's a
why
little
my
young
wife
and just buy
we
your
played-
wife some jewelry. She'll be all right.
Yeah, I just make sure that they both work well and they sync together and
yeah they sync together. The only problem is one of them speaker's not working and one of the taillights not working. But other
That's
than
the
that,
only two issues with them that are probably easy to fix.
it's not bad.
speaker issues.
And your best one of your best friends is telling you to do it. I mean, what do you need?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
This is what my wife said. She goes, "You just have to work more overtime." And I just got done with such a long.
You're soft if you don't do it. See, even Chaotic is willing to say that in the after show.
Oh,
and say,
he's in the after show. Yeah,
hopefully he'll be on soon and he'll say, "Do it.
yeah. Jump on, bruh. You could be in the car. Who cares?
Come on, kill me. I'm right here. Come on."
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Sheldon. You could grab this too because they're about as close to you as me.
Yeah, that's not fitting in my basement door. I don't care what measuring tape you use. That's not coming down here. I
don't care what measuring tape you use.
That ain't fitting through those doors.
There is
Oh,
a video. I
boy.
don't know if. Oh, here it goes. What the heck? What just happened?
Yeah. Plus, I'd have to drive all the way there and then test it out because there's no way I'd just buy it and then hope for the best.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that statement, but still a good deal.
It is a
I
good
think
deal.
It's a great deal for some 1500. It's not bad.
You guys are using like Facebook Marketplace for all this stuff. Like, am I the only one here that doesn't even use Facebook anymore? Like,
Yeah.
Really?
I just see you guys like you're looking on Facebook all the time, and that's the other thing that people are saying about the Arcade One Up Facebook groups. Like, Arcade One Up's not in them anymore, and
Unfortunately,
like,
it is
like-
probably where the masses are.
but like, yeah, I left them years ago. So
Oh, there's so many people in
it's
that.
just-
What do you use? Like, what do you use instead of
Use-
Facebook? Like, are you like more Twitter or?
Discord or what?
mainly Twitter, Reddit. I posted
Reddit, yeah.
I posted about the that X-Men cab that oh god, now I can't even remember his name. He's gonna kill me. Mike of all trades.
Okay.
And,
Moat.
Moat.
yeah, and he commented like, "Oh, be sure to give me credit." Like, I didn't even realize he put out a video about it, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, Facebook is quite. That's where Marketplace actually, I think, is it's dangerous because
Yeah.
there's
it
a
is.
guy selling that next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin, I am really in my garage, so yeah, I'm a true garage gamer.
So, Garage Gamer, have you watched our show in the past? Have you seen the face. Did you see the our deal or no deal segment where we went through Facebook and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think so.
And where I found the guy who had the Batmobile in the garage.
No, I didn't see that part of it.
Yeah, the first one we did.
I
Yeah.
try to tune out a little bit when you start talking about Michigan and stuff. So
Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Another-
going now. We're going now. Bet.
Ohio 2, Michigan 0.
just wait till my
wait,
Ducks
wait.
come and play you guys this year.
What's that?
When my Ducks come.
Oh,
to,
you're
come to Michigan,
okay,
I believe.
Oregon.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. That's actually I'm actually looking forward to that. To be honest, we're gonna have only 2 conferences by the time we're done with all that.
Yeah.
So I can't hate on the Ducks right now because they weren't even in our league. So
Not anymore.
now we're gonna see if they could actually are any good.
Oh, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. Just
It's gonna be
wait.
soft. We're gonna have some kind of competition. Ohio State ain't giving us none.
Do I sound like James hates everything?
Yeah.
I gotta be a little. I feel like he's a little older than me. And I gotta be a
No,
little
he's got a
grumpier.
cadence. He's got a very distinct cadence about him.
He's a good guy.
So you guys just think I should just pull the trigger and spend all my money and
Yes.
okay.
I'm gonna say no. Dude.
Absolutely, I do.
What's that?
I would not
Oh,
get
did you
it.
change up your cameras?
You wouldn't get it? What's your
No.
thoughts?
I don't think it's like a big enough title. Like you want to have like I get that it's a motorcycle and it looks cool, but like you tell like I don't know your friends like I've never even heard of that motorcycle game. So
Superbike? Oh, dude, Superbike 3 right now is everywhere.
So
Yeah, Superbike.
I don't know.
Fast and
I'm
Furious.
with Garage Gamer. I've never heard of it. It's the first time I've even heard of it.
I've seen there is a new one I played at the big one out here is called Next Level Arcade, and they have one where it takes your picture.
Yeah,
and then you show up in that game. Is it that game?
Yeah, it's that game. That's the third one.
Okay.
So this is this is the original. So
and he took me through like it's $15,000 right for the third one right now for one.
For the third one is $15,000 for one of them.
For just one bike. And
One
now
bike.
the
But
first
you
one
can
is
get- you can get
$1,500 for
this
2.
one. Yeah, you have $1,500 and you get 2 of them. So
this is Superbike.
You got to
3.
talk him down a little bit.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's
That's
pretty.
pretty.
Yeah, this is the third one. So this is what we were playing, and this is what my wife. So this is this sucker like air blows in your face and whole thing.
Yeah.
And this is the newest version.
Some of you guys are just getting antsy because Arcade 1-Up's not coming out with anything. And like,
yeah, we want to.
I gotta spend this
some
money.
money.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's just
I'm not
burning
getting
a hole
antsy.
in my pocket.
No. See, this is the thing. My wife went with me to an arcade, and she loved this game, and she's like, "This is what I thought you were going to bring into our house."
yeah.
And so she gave me the green light. Then I found the ones that I just showed you, and she's like, "I want those so bad." So this isn't me, but she's like, "You have to make the decision. You got to be the man of the house. If you want them, you go get them." Because I told her, I said, "You could call them up," and I said, "I won't be mad if they show up in my basement." But yeah, this is the new ones out right now. So yeah, and if you go into any major arcade place that's doing anything new, you will see these.
The other thing I'd ask is why is that guy getting rid of them?
Oh, they're a retail. They are
Oh, okay.
wholesaler. They have a whole bunch of them.
Oh,
they
it's
have a
just
whole
not-
bunch of
it's
other
not
stuff.
some guy that has it.
No,
in his
this
house?
is actual company.
Oh, okay.
This is what they do.
Okay. Interesting.
But there's
So
CRTs too.
clearly, they're just not as popular in the arcade, so he's just trying to flip them.
right.
Obviously, but they could be in Jay's arcade right now.
Yeah.
Do it, Jay. You know you want to do
Gotham City, would you buy these?
If you had the
What
room.
do you mean, number
it. If
3
you had the
or number
room,
1?
money wasn't an issue. You just had the opportunity to get them. Would you pull the trigger?
Yeah, I
if you
would.
had-
I would because it just add on to what I already got. I mean, it wouldn't bother me to have them, but after a while, if no one was playing it and it's just collecting dust, then I would have to move them at some point, put them back.
Flip
on the
them.
auction
Flip
block.
them. Yeah.
Oh, you know, this would be the first thing people would jump on. You know that.
I mean, yeah, but I mean at first, but you got to think about over time. You know,
Yeah.
if that's not something people are appealed to after like a year or so, you would have to move them. It's not like certain games like people just constantly have to keep playing.
Yeah.
This will probably get old really quick, and depending on the titles that's coming up afterwards or some that came before it, that probably won't be get touched. Like some people don't play Tron in their arcade one of Trons or Dragon Link. And they just collecting dust. Right?
Some guys just want them on for the pretty lights.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, no one plays my Tron or my Dragon's Lair. No one plays it. It just sits there.
Yeah. But it's a beautiful cab. It's
It
an
is.
absolutely gorgeous cab.
It is. It's good furniture art, but you got the purpose of having them is to play it too, not just to look at them. That's
I'm not
the
going
whole
to
point.
argue, but
What? Am I doing this wrong?
I thought we were just supposed to turn them on and look at them and say they're beautiful. That's it.
True. I mean, but all in all, I think a lot of times when we buy cabs, it's usually for the nostalgia or when we're adding a moment in life or some games you haven't played. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have never played Tron or Dragon's Lair, but when I played it, I can see the appeal to a certain audience. It doesn't appeal to me. I like driving cabs, like Outrun, Ridge Racer, Fast and
Yeah,
Furious.
that's exactly what I'd be doing. My meet
Those
called
kind of
Jay's
games
Arcade.
appeal to me. Sports games like Real Blitz, NBA Jam, NHL hits.
Yeah, hold on. Let's talk about sports real quick. You were talking about doing something with Super Nintendo in the sports. So you took in like NBA Live, like
Mhm.
I know I played. I remember 95 and 96 was when I got into it.
That's when they had the player one for the Chicago.
99.
Re-edited it, put Michael Jordan, put him 99 so you could
99.
so you could go through the lead and
Yep. It's like that's Michael Jordan. Yeah, they had him in there, but they call him 99. And you remember 95? Well, that's where EA Sports. It's in the game came from.
Yes.
That's where it came from. That EA. They've used it ever since. It was that game. I just remember 95 when you made a basket on somebody and they'd point at them. They'd point at them and make fun of them. And then 96 they took that out and they just put their hands up every time. But because they called it taunting and the NBA didn't like it. They've been censoring since day one. But I'm interested in that. That's console wise. Yeah, I'm interested in that. I actually put that on my Ambernick. I put the NBA Live series on there and playing them.
Which NBA Live do you like? Out of all, like from,
I think
the last NBA Live was probably 2013. That was on the 360. So, like my favorite is 03. I think 03.
Oh, dude, you stole it from me. 2003. Dude, that soundtrack.
Yes.
That soundtrack.
Oh. That soundtrack is killing.
Oh, dude, Jason Kidd on the front. I had it for PC, and actually the intro plays longer than on the console.
Okay.
And that was the first time I ever played anybody online. And the dude was whomping me to the very end, but I came back and I beat him. Last shot of the game, I beat him, and he cut off, so he didn't get the loss. That was the first time I ever experienced a rage quit from on the reverse end. I was like, mother.
You know that window count, right?
And he just cut it off because I came back. He was whomping me. He was up by like 30. And I was like, no, I'm gonna push through. See, and they had my Pistons on there, and man, dude, that was so much fun.
Richard Hamilton was going off for you, wasn't he? Yeah,
Hamilton, so. Yeah, man, dude, that was my era of basketball. Pistons were awesome back then, and but yeah, he did that to me, and that was the first time I ever experienced that, and it was all free. It's like, oh my gosh, you could play people. Holy smokes, and playing that and stuff. That soundtrack was amazing. Snoop Dogg, with Snoop was in there. He had his own. Everybody had like a song about the game. It was. Oh,
Gallagher got 88. I think they talking about you because you're the only one not smiling on the panel.
What did it say? Yo, that new arcade game, yeah, that new new spiritual successor to NBA Jam.
Yep.
It looks really nice. I saw there's some teaser video or whatever that Raw Thrills put out today.
Yep.
They did.
NBA Jam, the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Superstar.
Good.
It looks beautiful.
Not for the price point they wanted for though.
Top Skater.
Well, yeah, don't put
Top
that in
Skater.
your home.
Top Skater? No, I didn't know. I never heard of Top
I was
Skater.
shocked Michael B. and no one in his chat knew what it was. I played the hell out of that game. Amazing soundtrack too.
I can't say I know that game. Shotgun Shell. I mean,
Nah, man.
Oh yeah, look it up. Look it up. You'll remember it if you see it.
Top Skater. I remember Skater Die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Skater Die,
but
Tommy Hawk series.
Tony Hawk was the way to go. Though.
Tony Hawk. We guys a skate or Tony Hawk? I like both.
I like Tony Hawk. I actually mess with Tony Hawk.
I played Top. I mean, it's not one. I didn't remember the name of it, but is this the? It looks like it's the one where you actually have a skateboard. Like it's an arcade machine. You have an actual skateboard, and you.
Oh, is
like,
it arcade? Holy smokes! What the heck? Let's see here.
Here, let me. I can share that. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
got
at
it
it.
up too.
No, I've never seen this.
Oh, you got it?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I remember that game.
I've never seen this.
I can share.
Here we go.
I got it. Okay. Yeah, remember this?
Yeah.
What? No. Nah, dude. I would actually play it. Oh, dude. That is pretty sweet.
That is pretty dope.
Would you buy one of these for $1,500?
I was
Come on,
gonna
let's
say.
get them.
It is kind of different. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm very intrigued. Oh, look, it goes sideways too.
Yeah, sideways, back and
Oh,
forth.
dude.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah,
he
you
was
can flip
trying to
the
do
board.
with that. Remember his peripheral? Tony Hawk's. He had that Tony Hawk skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awful.
That was awful. This is probably what he's seen. What year was
Yeah.
this? When did this come out? Let's see here. Does it say?
4 years
This
ago,
look-
we got the video.
This looks like
4 years ago.
2000s to me.
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah, it has that vibe. Look at that screen. It looks like a projector screen.
Look
Yeah.
at the arcade they're at. Look, like it's all but.
It's just like it's like in a hallway or something. Someone
Yeah.
put it on the. Oh, look, yeah, you're right. It's open.
I just googled the Top Skater arcade game release date. It said 1997.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's like the first
97?
one.
Nah, I can't be.
Wow, dude, I've
But
never
look at
seen
the
this.
look at the graphics on this. This don't look like a '97 game. Bro.
Yeah, even the
it-
Wikipedia says it was game released by Sega in 1997. I don't know if that's the arcade
Well,
or that's
Sega
just
was
like there
Sega
a
was
game.
in the arcade was ruling it. They were ahead of their time. They were making Daytona, Virtual Fighter back then. So
Yep.
yeah, that makes that tracks. Oh, dude, look at that.
Yeah.
They could do this in snowboarding too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, somebody in the comments.
I think
said
they did do that.
They had a snowboarding one too.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
Biggie.
We need a hoverboard Back to the Future. I agree.
Yeah,
there you go.
Really.
That'd be
That
pretty
was kind
dope.
of cool.
Biggie D, are
They
you a
had a s-
snowboarder?
I am.
They had
Oh, yeah.
a skiing one too. It was called Norder Track. He just
I think
Yeah,
I've
did
seen
that
the
thing.
skiing one. The Nordic.
If it was 1970, it had to be one of the top machines in the arcade because none of them were as good as this. Yeah,
No way, man. Yeah, because I've never.
I probably
seen it.
didn't play this because the line for it was probably too long. I went with other
Dude,
things that I could actually
97.
play.
I went to Cedar Point. And they had like every arcade, and I didn't see this.
I imagine what the price point the resale for this would be like.
I'm looking at who would.
I've never seen one at an auction.
Yeah, I wonder.
Lose
oh,
the old
dude,
man Walker. It would be dope.
dude. If this is at what's that arcade?
Galaxy Ghost?
Galaxy Ghost.
We're gonna have
You might wanna
to
bring that
make a
up to
list. We're gonna have to make a list of games we got to seek out because it's gonna be too overwhelming. But
Don't let Galaga guy ride this one. He's gonna fall over.
It'll break and then fall over. Yep.
I'm worried about you, man. We're gonna we will have to get you a walker.
fall out of his.
Well, 88B something right now.
Galaga Guy and I are trying to both lose weight, so hopefully hopefully when we get to Chicago, this won't be an issue, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to make a
Yes.
list. Maybe we should make a list from the community and stuff and get just some because that's where I want to hit that.
Oh, advertisement! I got to stop
Gosh.
that now. Jeez,
Jeez, man. What the
I still
heck?
haven't
You don't
paid
pay
for that.
YouTube Premium? Come on, man.
Yeah, I haven't
Come on,
paid
man.
for the YouTube Premium. What's wrong with me? Gosh.
oh, peace. But no, yeah.
Speaking
I'm
of
thinking-
ads, I still have this PCB board. If anyone would like to get it gently used,
You still try.
Gently used.
I told you, $1.
I like the hustle, Sheldon. I love the hustle. Man.
Gently used.
yes.
Gently used. Oh man.
$14.95. You can have the PC board from Tron. It's only one.
That's
we'll
right.
only have one
Not
left.
sure
Now-
what's wrong with it.
No returns. No returns.
As parts.
I'll give you $2 if you sign the back of the casing, Gallagher guy. Because when you become famous,
Yeah.
The housing, the aluminum housing.
yeah, give us the house. I don't get the housing. I just get the board.
Yeah, you just get the board. You don't get the housing. Okay,
Did they
that's
give you a new house?
that's way too much.
Did they give you a?
No, they
Just give you the
no,
board?
they gave me the board. Yeah, they're like, you can deal with it.
You deal with it, right?
Well,
Don't put it. Actually, don't put it in the housing. I wouldn't
There's
put
a
it back in
coupon
the
for it.
housing.
Gallagher 88, 66% off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they all try to
Type
get us
in
to
team,
say
66%
Sharking
off.
on the thing because of Did you see that in the chat? Everybody's like trying to get everybody to say that, and like,
Yeah.
dude, we're not drunk.
Nope.
Dude, Rascal was like lit. He was lit. I was like, I watched like after that break. I'm like, what the heck? Did he like? What did he do? Just guzzle a
I was like,
Random
is
beers?
Retro Lizard on right now? Because usually Retro Lizard can get him and Sean going.
Oh, he didn't even need it. He's like, oh, yeah, guys. Oh, I'll read your chat, man. Let me talk about your chat. What's going on? Just added Medieval Madness Royal Edition pinball a week ago. Who did?
Who did that, Kevin?
He said he did.
Okay.
No,
because
no,
he-
he
I
said they.
said I
He
lived
just
20 minutes
said
from
they.
Galloping Ghost.
The Gallagher Ghost.
Oh, they just.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Okay.
Now we're all on the same page.
Yeah, like I said, we need to get a list of
Yep. Galloping Ghost Pinball. Yep.
games we want to play there because from what I can tell, it's just gonna be like
Free for
Oh,
all.
Do you guys all have the Stern app? Hopefully,
no.
you do. Be
Yeah.
sure to. If you don't, go download it and share your username, and we'll can track high scores on that. It's pretty awesome.
Cool.
Oh, is that for Venom too?
Yep, Venom.
Yeah, 'cause I was
A
playing
lot of
Venom
these.
And I was like
Yeah,
trying to get my high score, and I'm like, dude, it didn't even show my high score. And then I was like, oh, that sucked.
Venom and a lot of
sucked.
them will track how you're doing, so it's almost like an RPG now.
Yeah, I have no idea how I was doing. The thing was just trash talking me the whole time, and my wife was laughing at me. I'm like, wow. The game is funny. He's like, you suck.
Right?
I'm like,
No,
wow.
Venom. You can unlock different characters in the game if you play long enough. So you can unlock Wolverine.
Before I even got in this community, I didn't even know there was a goal to pinball. All I knew was like just hit stuff and make a high score. That's all I ever knew. And now I'm like, everybody's talking, oh, do these strategies, and if you do this before here, I'm like, what? I just flipped the thing. I'm like, I didn't even know there's like any rules to it or anything like that. So I'm learning a lot from like listening, like Brian.
A lot of it
Yeah.
is just don't even worry about what's in the top of the playfield because like every game is going to be different.
Yep.
Yeah.
The real trick is just keeping your ball in play. Like
Yeah, that's all I
whatever
did.
you got to do. If you got to shake it, if you got to move a little bit, figuring out how the flippers, how to get one ball over so you can kind of corner it and just kind of take your breath a little bit and then make a shot. That's what it's all about. Like there's a YouTuber, I'm not going to name his name, but like he'll talk about, oh, this is exactly what you got to do with this new table. Like, calm down, man. Like, just all you got to do is just make sure the ball isn't dropping all the way down, and you're going to be fine. And don't worry about it. So,
Oh,
but
The
it's a lot
trick
of
is
fun.
always keep your ball in play by shaking and moving it.
Yep, but don't overshake it. You don't want to tilt.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
fall off your chair.
Right? Yeah, for you.
Crowd chant. We want Sean.
you want Sean? Sean, jump in, man. Okay,
Everybody's missing you from last night. So,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants to see you. Let's do this.
You'll be missing out if you're not at the Pinball Expo in Chicago.
Oh, yeah. Gotham? Are you planning on going?
Nah, I'm not really a big pinball fan. I mean,
Okay, that's the thing. Everybody thinks this is just pinball. There's a whole retro. They're doing a partnership with There's a whole retro section that they're doing. It's all retro games.
We want
not-
Sean to come to Chicago. That's what I meant.
Not pinball.
send me the dates. Send me the dates.
Yeah, because it's I'm not into the pinball thing either. But there's a whole they actually partnered with another retro convention that's got all the old consoles and everything. And the main thing everybody wants to do is go to Galloping Ghost.
Are y'all trying to do a show up there at that time? Or do a show,
We'll be doing something. We'll all have footage, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Do a live
we
show
may
from
do
your,
another live
hotel.
because we did one in Cleveland that was pretty fun. So I'm hoping we can possibly do that again, but we'll see.
Get super chats going so I can we can give you guys money for shots and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see Sheldon go out.
We got to get to 500 first. So we got to get to 500 before we can get super chats. But I did show Todd. I showed Todd how to do some stuff. So what is they call?
I'm already past 500. I can't even get super chats on my channel yet.
What's that?
I'm already past 500. I can't even get super chats.
You got to get the watch time too.
You got to get the watch time too.
Is killing me. That's hurting me.
Dumb.
I can help you there.
Well, I need assistance.
Yeah, there's ways.
Sean, I'm chanting for you to come on. Hop on.
He's like, everyone's saying Chicago. That's what I'm like. No, hop on. Come on, Sean.
What is it? What is the thing called? What is the convention called? I'm trying to pull it up. Chicago
Pinball Expo, and it's October 15th through the 19th.
Pinball.
Garage Gamer, you going?
I wish.
Why not?
I wish.
You wish?
October.
Peer pressure.
Well, like in September,
October.
I'm already going to PAX West in Seattle, and then later that month is Portland Retro Gaming Expo. So those are my two ones. Someone was one of my buddies was talking about going to the one in Phoenix, Game On, but I don't think that one's till next year now.
Yeah.
So this is where everybody's
I'd like
going.
to go to Chicago. I've never been there.
Chi-Town. So if you look at Video Game Summit, this is also going on at the same time. So if you're not into the pinball, there's a whole retro section. It's a combo thing now. They teamed up, so you're gonna have Well, Biggie D, they weren't at Portland Gaming last year, so they went to Cleveland instead. A lot of you guys went to Cleveland.
Yeah, we had fun in Cleveland.
We can see John Hancock.
I want to go to Cleveland this year because
He said,
he's a nice guy, but there's a whole bunch of big YouTubers in my area that'll I don't know.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Whoa, there's drama. There's drama in our community. What?
No.
Well, yeah. How many communities are there?
He's like, I don't want to talk.
Cool. Well, I'll make a video for them, Biggie D, if they're there. Got to go find where their booth is.
At Cleveland, I remember Michael B had a booth, and he was like just never there. Like he just had his picture up.
Yeah,
and he was just walking around the whole time.
You go to Cleveland. Yeah, you went to Cleveland, and you would try to look for Michael B, and he was never at his booth. So
he should have done a panel. That would have been awesome.
Well, who was it? Tech Buzz. Tech Buzz was like filming the whole thing, like the whole time.
Yeah.
I think he said he's never been to a convention like that before. So, I think the more of him he'll do, he'll realize how popular the guy is. He's a good dude.
Who, Biggie or?
Well, yeah, Biggie D too, but
not Biggie.
Michael B.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I will say, Michael B. He like as soon as he met anyone, because me and then I watched him meet other people. He just like gave everyone a hug. He was just a nice guy.
Ooh,
He's like, oh hey, and he just like hug, like, oh cool.
Hi, who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally ran out of a pinball bar in Cleveland to chase me and Toxin and Stock Jock and Multicade Matt, because we were all riding together, and came out of nowhere just because he thought we were leaving and weren't going to hang out, and was like, no, we're just going to go to the convention, Was like, no, hang out with us at the bar, So
That's
Michael
cool.
B's a great guy. So
Ryan, what are you mainly into? Are you arcade one-ups? Are you into the real stuff? Are you in?
How can you be into arcade one-ups anymore? Like, I don't know. I'm just like,
even though what am I seeing like 2 already in your
I've
shot
got 'em.
there?
Yeah,
But,
I'm like behind you.
Yeah,
like,
there's 2
Gotham
behind
was
you.
saying like, Gotham's saying like, yeah, if you don't play, I'm like, gosh, I guess I don't know. My kids really like them right now, but I'm mainly into the console stuff.
Okay.
They
So
got
you
that.
Xbox or PlayStation?
I've got all of it. So
Yeah, me too. I mean, what do you favor?
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Well,
Nintendo is like a default. You got it.
I'm a big time fan of Xbox because no one talks about this enough, but like I feel like even though they're all big companies, Microsoft is a American company,
I
and
get you
they're
there.
near Seattle. So and I feel like the people that work there are really good. There's some really good things going on at Microsoft, believe it or not.
Yeah.
They help a lot of people with disabilities and getting games in front of people that are that really want to see it. Their goal is just to make gaming more available and more accessible.
I think
I really support that. So
yeah, I mean, I have all of them too. I'm a PlayStation guy mainly, but the reason why I bought an Xbox is because of those they were just like PlayStation won't even put a browser on their console now, and I can go to Xbox. It's got freaking Cody on it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
right.
I'm sitting there going, I just kind of
Where's this at, Goofy Foot?
What's that?
Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I was looking at Goofy Foot's comment, and I'm like, "Where's this at, Goofy Foot?"
Oh,
Sorry.
The original
yeah.
Xbox was the spiritual successor to the Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Because
It was.
you had
you think so?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What makes you think that?
They had the sequel to Crazy Taxi on there. They had Jet Set Radio 2 on there.
Mhm.
There's a couple other
no,
ones that
Sega
escaped me.
split up but Sega split it up to all 3 consoles.
Yeah, at the time, like I feel like
I thought it would be the spiritual successor would have been the GameCube because all the Sonic stuff went right to GameCube.
Yeah,
No one really bought the GameCube though.
That original Xbox was so good because it had a physical hard drive. No other console had ever done that before.
GameCube outsold the Xbox, didn't it?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
No way.
GameCube?
No.
The original Xbox.
The original Xbox still had
the original. I'm not talking about 360.
I don't know how well that original one sold. I think
the original did not sell
well.
That thing was the most expensive thing they had.
Phoenix?
It was like $700, wasn't it? It was pretty high.
Hold on, say that again.
I bought one. I don't think it was $700.
GameCube was like what, $250? What else? What's
I don't think the Xbox is that much.
So we're getting a console wars right now. Which one?
All right, I just pulled it up right now. The Xbox.
The original Xbox, not 360?
Yeah,
24 million, right? That's what I'm seeing is 24 million of the original Xbox units
came out
sold.
of the gate and outsold Nintendo. That's what you're telling me. I'm just curious.
Oh, GameCube? Yeah, the GameCube, they didn't sell very well at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it did sell, but you're saying it outsold Nintendo. Xbox outsold Nintendo right off the bat. PlayStation did.
Yeah, because that was like a failure, and then a Wii came out, and that like everyone had a Wii. I mean, they were coming out our ears.
According to Microsoft, 21.74 million GameCube units versus the 24 Xbox.
Yes.
So they were tied?
No.
Yeah. No.
GameCube
was below by 2 to 3 million.
Exactly.
So they were kind of neck and neck.
They were like neck and neck.
Okay.
What's up, Brooklyn? Glad to see you, brother.
But that was 2 different. Yeah, because they came out late too. Didn't Xbox came out first?
Xbox came out first, and GameCube came out a little bit after.
And then PlayStation just came in and just swept the floor with everybody.
I think what killed what killed the GameCube though, which is also kind of killed the Dreamcast. There wasn't a DVD player in it, and I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Like, if you didn't have a DVD player,
It had
Like,
a,
It was,
people are
it
like,
was
"Why am I
different
buying this?"
times. It was different times.
Yeah.
We wanted multiple
Yeah.
things for our consoles to do versus
no.
yeah,
It was Sony started that with the PlayStation 2. They came
Mhm.
out with the DVD, and then the thing with the GameCube, it wasn't the regular size, and that was they came out with that. They refused to come out with a disc, and when they finally do, they had to go straight up Nintendo and make it a little dinky disc that didn't have enough space on there for all the games.
No, they were worried about
They
you
did
copying
that,
your discs like they
yeah,
could
yeah.
on the
Yeah.
Dreamcast.
And guess what? They were then
Exactly.
you could buy packs of them that were that small. So,
I'm surprised that the Nintendo handhelds did better than the Nintendo systems. All of them.
oh no, and not
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
not me.
I'm
Nintendo killed it.
surprised.
Nintendo
That
Game
Pokemon
Boy,
stuff.
the Game Boy kept Nintendo alive for years.
Yeah, I
Yep.
see that. That number's astounding.
Yeah, that's
118
that's
million? Woo.
yeah, that's how they pretty much didn't care about the console war because they were killing it in handhelds.
Yep.
I mean, they murdered it in handhelds.
I mean, who did they have as competition though in handhelds until the PSP came out? It was
PSP
pretty much-
tried, and it was a really good
yeah.
effort, but it didn't.
Oh, Game
just didn't
Gear,
make it.
you know, Sega did with Game Gear, but I mean, it's still Game Gear. It was cool, but it took 8 batteries and it only lasted like 4 hours. like,
Yeah, it was
compared
it was-
to
I love my Game
Yeah.
Gear, but yeah, I was carrying around a big old battery pack in my pocket.
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I
So
got
it's like-
color, and the thing's huge. It's actually, you look at it, it's about as big as a Switch is now. It's funny because Nintendo really likes to milk their. I don't know if you guys. I don't know how old you guys are, but do you remember when the Game Boy came out?
I do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they took them forever to put it even in the Game Boy Color. So they would like the Game Boy, and then they came out with a smaller version of the Game Boy, and then they made color cases for the Game Boy. So they came out all these different cases, but they refused to make the screen color until they finally did.
Okay.
They milked that thing, and they finally came out with the actual color screen, and then they milked that forever. So what they're doing
they're
with
the
Switch
iPhone
right now-
of handheld gaming.
what's that?
They were the
That's-
iPhone of handheld gaming.
I guess that's a fair.
Yeah, they,
And now
they
you
don't
can
do
play all
anything
those games on your
different,
iPhone.
and they sell it
Exactly.
mad.
I'm still looking for a Turbo Express portable. I'm still looking for one.
Yeah, have you ever played one?
I have. I loved it when I
Oh
first.
yeah,
it
that thing was sweet.
It was expensive.
That's
Expensive.
kind
at
of
the
what the
time.
Switch is now, isn't it? That
Well,
was the whole.
Well, when you're a kid and your moms can't afford nothing,
Exactly.
I didn't know anybody could play.
Exactly.
you understand. I lived in the projects as a kid,
Oh,
so my mom's could afford much
Dude,
of anything.
yeah,
So literally, I had to hustle to get a lot of stuff on my own.
Dude, I knew one kid in the hood who had a Neo Geo. He had a Neo Geo. I didn't even know what it was. And we're playing Super Nintendo. He's like, hey, and he saved up all his money and stuff. And I went over to his house, and I was kind of naive. I didn't know the neighborhood, and he's like, you want to come over and play? I'm like, yeah. I didn't care where he lived. He was in the hood and everything. I was like, how in the heck did you get this?
That's how you made
Like,
friends.
what is this? I'm like, this is the arcade version of Samurai Showdown. And from then on, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. And then
For
he's like, let's go to
$640,
my friend's
yeah.
house. We're like in a terrible neighborhood. I'm a white kid in this neighborhood. I'm like, okay. And then we went over there, and he had one of those Lynx. Remember the Atari Lynx? I was
Yes.
like, this is awesome. I didn't care. I'm like, you guys got video games?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Real quick, Brooklyn Menace, I'm glad you're feeling better. He said he was
Yeah,
feeling
glad
pretty
you
bad
are.
too this week.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
He's in Brooklyn right now. I mean, they're having 90-degree weather out there right now. It's crazy
Oh my
out there.
dude, we just got hit with a bad storm. It was like 80, 90, and then the temperature dropped, and it just high winds, and it just took everything out, man.
It is. Kevin Clarkson hit me up with a comment. I am truly blessed where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie. I think that when you look at the advantages of others and you look at your disadvantages of what you have, that motivates you to be better. And
Hey,
I
man,
appreciate all what I came from. I appreciate every day I'm on this planet and all the opportunities I get, but I'm still hungry. I still can't wait to build my house and get my basement ready. So hopefully I like my game tool when I put it together. I hope
Oh,
y'all really love
absolute.
it.
Cannot
Yeah, I
wait.
always wondered because I came similar situation. We had absolutely nothing. I had to earn everything. Anything I had. My parents didn't have nothing, and so I always think, am I spoiling my kids because,
No.
they I mean, I'm blessed that they have good work ethic and stuff like that, and I try to instill that in them. But sometimes you're like, man, because I had way less. That's the thing. We have way more of these toys and video games now than we ever. I mean, like to play a different game, I had to go to somebody's house that had a different system. I didn't have. I can just flip through a library and stuff like that. It was like, hey, this, like I said, there's somebody in the hood that has one. Let's go check that out. Let's go. You had to go places and stuff like that. Nowadays, it's like you just sit on your couch and flip through millions of games and stuff like that. So I just kind of think, well, you have it all, and it's just like, no, I don't think you respect it as much, I guess. But I mean, no, my kids.
Well, you got to think we're all turning into hoarders now. Now we buy all that shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
We're all turning into hoarders now. Look at all the stuff we got. Like, we have so much stuff. We became hoarders, and now we probably be on one of the shows. Like, 30 years ago, I didn't have anything. I just accumulated all this stuff. It just got out of control. I got consoles here, arcade one-ups here.
Yeah, I think that's where they took advantage of that, and it's like we all remembered having to, like, the effort it took to have all this stuff, and it never was a. I mean, I always dreamed about having an arcade thing, but I think them being able to fill that dream of having an arcade in your own arcade that you would have to go to and pay for, and it cost you so much money to fulfill that vision. And it was like, now it's like, now what do we do?
Yeah, some of us have so much stuff. We have storage sheds like full of
okay, sure.
And we don't have garages anymore because we're sitting out in a garage because they're kicked.
We have to go to our storage unit to play our arcades. That's what's the funny part, right? Yeah.
Storage cade.
Did your
storage
wife laugh
cade.
at you? Didn't your wife figure out what you have in there? And she
like,
what are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
She reminds me every day.
I would tell your wife, at least he's home. He's not outside running the streets and getting in trouble.
Yeah.
He's right there in the backyard where you can find him.
There you are.
I have my nephews and stuff over, and they absolutely love the arcade stuff, and I think that's part of it, that they can come over and play, and my grandkids can come over and play, and having people over that don't even know you could do. It'd be surprised. There's a lot of people don't even realize Walmart sells arcade.
Yes. I had people
that. I'm like, they're at Walmart.
I had people in my neighborhood that came up here and saw the Gotham sign on the wall through the glass. And they came upstairs. They were surprised to see all these cabinets in my house. They were shocked.
Yeah. Just imagine somebody coming in Corner Cade's house. What the heck?
Shots fired.
Where's your bedroom? Oh, we don't have one. We have bunk beds.
The Cornercade bunk beds.
We built a loft.
I built a loft above them.
You ever been to college and stuff? And we built the loft so it's straight because you couldn't move the furniture. That you had to leave the furniture in there. So everybody built a loft straight so you could shove all the stuff underneath so you had more room. And that's Cornercade. So he built a loft so him and his wife can sleep up on top, and he can shove more arcades in the bottom of it. Yeah, he was on, like, last time, he was like telling us that he goes, I don't want to wait till 20 years to finish my arcade. I'm like, what more do you need, dude? you got them all.
Every one of them.
Like, what else do you need?
I think Arcades Anonymous, Todd, like, you got to figure out, like, this is like your self-help group. Like, you go to
see, that's the problem.
You got to go to Alcoholics Anonymous because you got a problem.
We're supposed to cause problems.
But see, that's the problem. We cause the issues. We don't solve those issues.
First, you got to admit you have a problem. So
well, we admit we have a problem, but that doesn't help us solve any problems.
And I'm here to help you guys. Like, I'm not as much into them as I used to be. Like, I bought like at least 20 of them, but
I got double that.
Yeah. So. But you'll reach a point where it's like, okay, you'll go on to other
sleep
things.
in the cabinets.
Yeah.
Let's go
in the cabinets. Like like B Kong's wife.
Well, I
Oh,
got to a
yeah.
point here recently where I'm just like, okay, is there anything else I really, really want? Like, I know Arcade One will come with other, some other things, but I'm honestly just like, I really don't have much room left, and I'm kind of just like, I kind of have everything I really want. Like, I don't really know where else to go with it. It's
There's
kind of
something
just,
about being content too.
Yeah.
Being content
Yeah.
with what you have. I'm always looking at stuff. I always say, it's okay to have stuff as long as stuff don't have you. If that makes
You
any
always
sense.
want what you can't have.
Right.
Facts.
That's like that dopamine trigger in your brain.
Yeah,
Like,
it is an adult.
oh,
Yeah, and I try to actually intentionally not feed that, because it really is not
Yeah.
healthy to feed that dopamine hit. If I really want, like you guys are talking about that looking at that arcade and doing the racing, on a serious note, I'm sitting there going, yeah, I could have this, but then if you can't pause and say, hey, let me think this through, even if you give it like 2 or 3 days and think it through, and then if you still want it, then you want it. That's kind of what I do. And I'm just thinking through, well, maybe so now I'm thinking, if I'm really going to spend that much money, do I want to buy those two things that I know is going to take a lot of work? Or maybe I just want to go buy the pinball Snoopy, and if I want to be in that price range. So I was just kind of like, okay, if I'm comfortable spending that money, is that what I want to spend it on? You know what I mean? And the really, just kind of like balance that out. That way I'm not just, because there is times I'm thinking about buying stuff, and I really wanted to buy I'll build my own racer, and I thought through, and my wife was like, yeah, let's do this, and I was able to build that. And I was gonna buy the Fast and Furious before I did it. I was like, really, I would just like to build one, and I've been happy with it, and that's probably one of the most popular things in my arcade. That's why I'm thinking about doing maybe some more racers and stuff like that, because those are really, really popular. But I just found out you can hook 4 Fast and Furiouses together for probably the same price as those 2 arcade things. So, and it's basically the same game. It's just Fast and Furious on bikes. I mean, there's not much to Fast and Furious or driving or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm debating and stuff like that. So if you can't just pause for a minute, and I mean, if you're gonna do what we did, we all bought this. This is $60. This is not much of an investment in our
well,
lives.
I would say before you even do that, like, play some of the modern racing games on a nice television. Playing those at 60 frames a second, 120 frames per second will blow you away compared to some of like Fast and the Furious. Like, I just feel like the Gran Turismo, and what's that one on Xbox, Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is so much fun.
Oh yeah, I play them all. I have them all. Yeah,
and playing a multiplayer, like, get on there with your friends. Like, you could have a whole group of your guys, and like you're doing challenges together.
That's the reason why I would buy 2 of them, is to be able to race each other and stuff like that, to have that experience. That was the goal. Yeah, I get that. I have, like I said, I built the whole rig with the steering wheel and everything, and I was just playing it, and you're right. Those are fun. I just got done playing. I wish they wouldn't have got rid of its Drive Club for PlayStation. Actually, a really good racer, really good, and I had to go buy the disc to like unlock the full tracks. I've only paid $8 for the game, and it's actually works really well with my steering wheel and setup like that. So, yeah, I get you that some of the newer stuff is. Burnout. I wish we'd bring back the Burnout series.
Yeah, Burnout.
Oh
Revenge.
yes, love that.
Yeah,
love that. Someone made a Burnout arcade one of Cab though.
Who?
I'll send you the photos. Someone did that a while back, and it was great. I think he did a video.
Burnout? Paradise or 3?
I'm not really sure. I'm gonna find it. I'll find it for you. I'm gonna send you the link for it.
What was your favorite Burnout?
Huh?
What was your favorite Burnout?
2.
2?
Yes.
Yeah, the first. Oh, okay. Over 3?
I think mine was 2 also.
Yeah, I love 2. I never played 3 before.
Did you play 3?
I played 1 and 2.
Resident Evil 4, bro.
You haven't played 3?
No.
All 3 has some of the modes, the classic modes, like the crash mode and everything.
Mm-hmm. So did 2.
Check out 3.
Okay. It's on a 360, right? Or a PS3.
No, it's.
I think they're on both.
PS2.
PS2.
PS2, Xbox One. Original, OG.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
have at least 2 Burnout games on my 360.
Yeah, check out 3. I think you if you haven't played it, I
Burnout
can almost
Revenge?
guarantee it's gonna be your new favorite.
Burnout Revenge.
Bro, Revenge
We'll see
is
if
good
they're on
too.
the
You
360
talk about Burnout 3
marketplace before they take it down.
takedown, correct?
Takedown. Yeah, that actually, because they added takedown. Takedown feature is the main feature of that, and that became a staple of the whole series, is being able to knock other players out.
Burnout on the Switch.
I like that new There's a Burnout on the Switch.
I didn't know that. Did you
Oh,
guys?
is that
Yeah, I
Paradise?
think it's Burnout.
Yeah, it's Paradise.
Yeah, Burnout Paradise is on Switch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's old.
Okay.
I
And what's
haven't-
that Raw
I've-
Thrills game that's the racing game on Switch? That one's fun.
Yeah, that's Crush.
I'm
Cruising.
losing.
Cruising Blast.
Yeah,
Cruising Blast. Yeah.
So good.
That's actually the arcade version of Cruising.
Yeah, I wish they added multiplayer to it. That was my only gripe.
Remaster.
That's just a miss.
That would have been amazing. But
Yeah,
that's
the
really
only
good.
problem with that remaster is the whole point of playing the game is taken away, because the whole point of the game when you originally played it was to unlock all the cars, and then when you got the remaster, all the cars are unlocked. So there's really no point of doing.
No,
any
they
of
weren't. They weren't unlocked for me. I had to unlock them.
Yeah.
the remaster. They're completely all unlocked.
Huh.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't
it
have
was
that
like what? I was like, that's the whole. I mean, all the everything that you had to do to unlock everything. It was just like, man, what's the point, man? I got all the cars already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had to take, once you got the new car, it would start driving around town, and you had to hit it and knock it out. Motorstorm is good. Yep. I tried putting that on here. It didn't work. Motorstorm was a good one. Motorstorm Arctic. You played Motorstorm, Gothic?
No.
You weren't a PlayStation guy though.
I have all the PlayStations now, but I'm mostly an Xbox fan. I am.
Yeah.
You need to go down that rabbit hole, because I think there's some stuff you'll like. I'm not dead serious. I mean, I've been going down the Xbox rabbit hole trying to find some old school stuff. Just stuff that Xbox.
I don't know how you have time to play, man.
What?
I'm like, I got a Steam Deck, I got my Switch, I got this thing now, I got all these arcades, and I'm like, dude, it's just like finding time to sit down and play on the Xbox.
And I have an answer to that. When we get deployed, we have time to play that. We be in a tent. We have. I wish I could send y'all pictures.
We just gotta get
big color
deployed.
TVs in our tent. We're sitting up there for hours before we go on mission. I kid you not. There are other areas like NWR, the programs that you could. There's TVs all over the place, and I have an Xbox, PlayStation, all the console games right there, so you can play them for hours. Literally, just sit there playing it. We have fun when we deploy. We don't. It's not all work for us. We have fun when we deploy.
So what are people playing? What games are they playing? Call of Duty?
Most of them play Call of Duty. A lot of times they play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They're hooked on Call of Duty. Halo, they're hooked on too. Anything NFL, anything NBA. That seems to be the prime games for most soldiers.
That's when gaming was awesome, man. Those are my go-tos. Even to this day, man. I play some 2K. I play some Madden, or play some just some Call of Duty.
Madden, you get kid you not, when Madden comes out, every soldier's playing Madden. They'll give you a run for money.
Are you gonna get college? You gonna get college?
I am not the college one.
Dude, I'm getting that day one.
I don't really play
day one, baby.
football.
I'll play you.
All
I'm gonna
right.
play you, bro.
All right, man.
Michigan's going down.
Oh, what do you got? Xbox or PlayStation?
I'm gonna get
I
it
think
on
it's crossplay,
Xbox
no matter.
because I don't want to play. I don't want to pay for that PlayStation Plus to play multiplayer.
Oh yeah, I got either. I think it's crossplay. Doesn't even matter. I'm probably.
I hope
getting
you're right.
PlayStation.
I hope you're right.
No, it is. I looked it up. It's crossplay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Garage Gamer, I'm disappointed you haven't made one sound yet. I'm waiting for that soundboard to kick on.
Do you want me to see if I can turn it on?
I'm like,
I need to,
come on. I know Garage Gamer's got him. I know he's got him.
which one do you want?
Anything.
Yeah.
That wasn't the soundboard.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
You know what that's from?
No.
That's from Street Fighter.
Yes, of course.
Dude, I was watching some gaming podcast. They said the Street Fighter original movie is still making Capcom money to this day.
Yeah,
300,000
Capcom
a year.
released their financials, and
Yeah,
they're still
300,000 a
making
year.
quite a bit of yen every year.
Yeah, it
That's
comes up like
amazing.
300,000 a year. That they just, it's like free money. I'm like, it's like
They probably
make
just
that
need to
much
make
money on
another
that
one.
game, that movie still. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's
No,
bad.
I hit replay every day, Jay. Come on.
Oh, you watched that
Because for
movie.
me, it was Tuesday.
I can't even, like, in my mind, can't even remember that movie.
What?
What?
No, I mean, it was so, like, disappointing when it came out. I'm like,
It was straight trash. Everybody knows
But the
that.
thing is,
Well, did you see you saw the Mario Brothers movie back in the day?
No,
Like,
Yeah, that was
trash
worse.
too.
I did not get tricked into watching that trash.
That was like 1993
What?
or something.
But I watched The Wizard. I watched The Wizard over and over.
The Wizard
again,
was
man.
good.
The Wizard is awesome.
California.
You didn't watch the old Super Mario Bros?
No, dude, I knew it was gonna be.
What
trash
is
as
wrong
soon as I
with
seen the
you?
picture. I'm like, that looks stupid.
With the Koombas, the giant Koomba with the head.
Yeah,
and
little
there's,
tiny.
like-
I don't know. I don't know if you guys remember this. Do you guys remember when Mortal Kombat came out? The hype
Yes.
for that movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you ever watch it in theater?
I didn't watch it
No.
in theater.
Oh, dude, the theater experience for that movie was insane because we had realized they delayed the movie to put more special effects in it. So we were like, "Oh, this is hype." So we went, dude. Everybody was on on the edge of their seat watching this movie. Like every character they introduced was hype and stuff. And then as soon as they said, "Come over here," place went nuts. We couldn't believe it. Like, they said it. We're all like flipping out. We're all like, this is amazing. I mean, you go back and watch it now, it isn't that good. But the hype in the theater, we were all like, we can't believe they made this movie. And it was like, and then that sound, it started off with that song immediately. Dun, dun, dun,
Mortal
dun.
Kombat.
That's how they started the
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
And then it was just like all gas. It was just like, this is crazy. And was like, we couldn't believe it. And you go back and watch it now, but you got to realize back then it was Mortal Kombat was like insane. And at the very end, and I think 2 was out at the time. And so they were doing the Mortal Kombat 1 story, but then they kind of tied in the second story. And then I went back and watched the sequel. It was so bad. It literally went right into from the first movie, and it just like went downhill like so quickly. I was like, wow, this sucks. Wow.
So I'm gonna get on Discord and start streaming movies just so you can watch them. Okay?
Oh,
me?
Galaga guy hasn't seen anything.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
I haven't seen anything. Apparently.
No, he apparently he
Yeah,
hasn't
the Animal
seen
House. I
Animal
haven't seen that.
I haven't
What?
He
got
hasn't
No.
seen Animal
I haven't
House,
seen
and he
Animal
hasn't
House.
seen National
Old school?
Lampoon
Oh.
Vacation.
I've seen
Don't
that.
tell me you watch old school.
I've seen
how has he
the-
not seen
the-
old school? Yeah, that's great. He doesn't watch movies.
Wait. Old school.
Old school.
That was a Will Ferrell
uh,
movie where they go to college.
Nah, I don't like
that-
Will Ferrell.
There's
Will Ferrell- that was hilarious from Will Ferrell. Old school
Yeah,
was
Old
a
School.
classic.
you know
Yeah.
that little
Oh,
that
Old
little
School?
karate
Okay.
kid in that movie. That
What?
Yeah.
I can't remember what that guy's name was, but like my college roommate was that guy. Like he wasn't the
Well,
same
Frank the
actor,
Tank?
but like, he was totally that character. Like
Frank the Tank.
yeah, no, the skinny kid, Oh
Uh,
no, I'm thinking of a different movie. Sorry,
Okay.
guys. What movie am I thinking?
Have you seen
Resident
Titanic?
Evil for video game movie. Was
I seen the
horrible.
first one. I actually enjoyed
the
that.
first one was actually good. I like the
enjoyed
first
the first
Resident
one.
Evil.
It had a
Titanic.
Have
No,
you watched
I
got through the
Titanic?
first-
Gallagher guy?
I
After
watched
the
that-
first 30 minutes, I'm still waiting to see the rest of it. I don't know what happened to that ship. But
All right, Gallagher guy. I have it. Not only do I have it in DVD, but I also have the 2 VHS. So we're watching it.
Yeah.
We're
I got it
watching
on
it.
digital. I can bring it on my laptop for you.
My wife loves that movie. Oh my gosh, I had to sit through it.
Yeah.
And as far
It
as
tricked me
visual
out to vote.
Say it's, you haven't watched Titanic. Who hasn't watched Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction,
I watched Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction.
Come
is awesome.
on.
Okay.
is awesome.
Uma Thurman, come on.
Have you seen
Don't worry about the
You
Harry
guys remember
Potters,
Mad
that's
TV?
fine, but
I
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Remember Mad TV? They did a spoof with Forrest Gump in as Pulp Fiction. It was the best thing ever. He goes,
I never read any of the Harry Potter books. I watched the first movie whenever I was older, and I thought it was stupid.
No, I went to the Harry Potter.
Okay, that's
movie,
it.
I fell asleep.
Gallagher guy.
Fuck, man. Oh my gosh.
He won't even watch Harry Potter. Come on.
It was so boring. I was like, "There's a troll guy at the end." Like, I understand.
I
Like,
don't like
it
Harry
didn't
Potter.
A
make
troll
sense.
guy. What?
There's a
Oh,
guy with a
God.
big old thing, and I didn't know what was going on. I was like, "This is kind of dumb," and I just shut it off.
Don't
Hey, guys,
talk shit about the OG Mario Brothers movie. It was so bad that it's so good. Cult classic.
You
yeah.
think so?
Guys, I gotta check out. My wife
All right.
needs me or something. Thanks for having me on.
Actually-
Yeah,
No,
man.
thanks for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you again.
Appreciate it,
Yeah,
guys.
all the wives are pulling everybody in.
Yeah.
I'm actually
All right.
watching the Pulp Fiction with Forrest Gump. That shit is funny.
Is it good? Did you see it?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but it's hilarious.
I just blew his hat off. What do you call?
Who
You know
remembers
what
reading
they
the
call a
Mad
cheeseburger
magazine?
in France? He goes shrimp kebab. No. shrimp
Yeah.
on no. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
That's like the whole scene. He goes, yeah, it's pretty funny.
Sure,
I
you
was
couldn't
like,
have
this
that TV right now. They'd be cancel culture quick.
Oh yeah, Mad TV was awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
It's like
why-
what they're saying they're doing an Office spinoff, and I'm like, how is the Office going to work in today's society? They're probably going to cancel
Oh.
that immediately. like,
Yeah.
This streaming on the internet to grown-ups. I think we need a
Yeah.
grown-up channel that people who don't get offended. I'm like, geez, oh beats, man.
No, I think we need a different place to live and bring all the people that don't care, like that watch Married with Children or Archie Bunker or the Jeffersons in that part of the place, and leave all the sensitive people in
Yeah,
another
leave all that
location.
stuff alone. You guys
Yeah.
can have your little happy-go-lucky party, but
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much stuff that's absolutely hilarious. Office Space, man. Oh, what was it? Idiocracy. I love that movie. There's so much good stuff out there that people just hate now. Watch the Hobbit movie series.
All right, Gallagher guy. Have you watched The Hobbit?
I haven't.
yes,
I've
watched-
something finally.
How you
like-
watch the
like
Hobbit,
the-
you didn't watch- How you watch the Hobbit? You didn't watch
I thought that was the boring one. Wasn't the
Yeah,
Hobbit?
they are.
They stretched out
Yeah.
like 2 books to 3 movies.
Lord of the
and-
Rings.
Lord of the
Lord of
Rings.
the
That's
yes,
awesome.
I've
All
seen
right,
the Lord of the
thank God.
Rings. Okay, so I will tell you the second Hobbit movie. Like at the end, I watched that in theater. Like I remember watching that in theater, and at the end of it, I was like, "So nothing happened." You made me watch 3 hours, and we're back at the end of the first movie. Like I didn't think anything happened. Like I'm like nothing really like the third movie kind of wrapped it up, but the second movie, I'm like, you could have just not had that whole movie,
I think
and
I've
it would have
seen
been okay.
what Chaotic's talking about here. The section of making fun of GamePro spoof.
Yeah.
Yes, you remember that? They would do it
Yeah.
like once a year. They have a spoof section, and it had this douchebag looking guy, and he's talking about how all the gamers suck, and
Yeah.
it would have a spoof review of all the stuff. It was hilarious. They did one of Little Big Planet. They said they go in next level with Little Big Planet. Everybody's gonna have to learn C++ and make their own game. I just remember that. I was cracking up. I'm sitting there just reading it. Yeah, they're gonna go next level of creativity. You're gonna have to learn C++ and just make it yourself.
Did you guys ever watch the show?
What show?
Like Mad TV, the show, the
Yes.
actual
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
What are you
Okay.
talking about? Yeah.
I thought you meant the magazine.
No,
No,
the
we was talking about the show the whole time.
They did a Forrest Gump Pulp Fiction spoof. Oh, there's another one with they do Christmas and they have the Terminator come back to save Jesus. And it was so funny. He kept on there's a scene that they have the Last Supper and Terminator comes in and he comes in, busts up, and he goes, sees Judas, he goes, "We'll betray Jesus," and he goes, boom, blows him away. And he goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "He was gonna betray you." And he goes, and he heals him, and then he goes, boom, blows him up again. He goes, "Stop killing Judas."
I loved
Oh.
Stuart. He was my favorite character, Stuart.
Oh,
from
yeah,
that
Sue
show.
was awesome. No,
Oh,
stop it.
look what I can do.
His mom was great. I love his mom, though. His mother was great.
The guy
Yes.
who made Mad, I don't know. Did he?
What?
He said the guy who made Mad Magazine died.
I'm not sure about that.
And I just put the link in there for the Forrest Gump and Pulp Fiction link. So if
Yeah.
anybody want to check it out, there it is.
Yeah, we can't show it.
Miss
But
Swan.
Yeah, but just take the link and just go and watch it. It's hilarious, though.
that's one of my favorites from there. I could hear that Mad. I'm like, you are watching Mad TV.
There's
So,
one with
did
the
you
car
guys-
salesman. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There's one with the car salesman where it's one of the guys and he's dressed up like a woman, but he's real fat, and the car salesman like keeps like trying to convince her not to buy the car because she is fat, and it's so funny. I died. He's like, it's like a Mini Cooper that like she's trying to buy. He's like, he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, the vans and trucks are on the other lot. And then he's like, well, she's like, oh, I want to buy one of these. He goes, okay, yeah, but just so you know, we can't like provide any special like hydraulics or.
I just found the link
He
for
like
that.
goes, oh, it is so funny. Like
I just found the link for that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go. That need to bring that show back, man.
They're
yeah,
not
that
gonna do
was
that.
it was like the better SNL sometimes. Like depending on what
you
year
were
you're
way
talking
better than
about.
SNL.
Yeah.
I remember one
Yeah.
they did a like a collage of all the like the guy from Pearl Jam, Creed, and all the guys who sounded
Oh.
like had that voice, and they all just sang a
Yeah.
song together. And they go, yeah, my voice sounds like this, and then they just kind of like, then the guy from Creed comes out in a boat and he's like singing along. I was like, they had so many creative ideas. It was great.
Oh boy.
It's called Cindy Wants a Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Did you guys see the new pictures for the new Superman movie?
I seen a little
I
bit.
did.
I saw some of them.
So
Um,
what's your takes?
Is this
Any
the
takes
movie
off-
or a show?
It's a movie, I believe.
They're making a new movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you find them? I'm kind of interested. I've seen the symbol. It does suck.
You don't like the symbol or the
Oh,
suit?
it's trash. It is trash. I agree.
come on.
I saw the suit just like
Come on.
passing
You tell
by
me.
and
You
scrolling
defend
through.
it then. Defend it, Todd. Please tell me how awesome it is.
It's not, but
Okay. Thank you. If you can't defend it, it's trash.
Can you?
the suit looks
Do
good.
we have a picture
Biggie
of
D
it?
says it looks good. Classic look.
Yeah. Tell me how awesome it is, Biggie. Is it classic look? That S is not classic.
Mystery Encoder.
What's
What's up?
up, Mystery Encoder? When is a Blitz Christmas coming? Dang it!
Okay,
I
I'll
want my
have to look at-
Blitz.
I
Some
guess it just
Superman.
takes me. Yes, Ralph Reed, just takes you, buddy.
Now the people are coming in.
It's called
Is it Superman Legacy?
Yeah, yeah, but it looks like the original suit. Just that the emblem is more 3D to me. That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
That's
even look
all.
like an S though. It just looks like somebody smeared yellow on it.
Well, I mean, think about it this way, though. That it
Where are the
it-
pictures?
What was
I'm
wrong
trying
with
to
the
find
last
it.
Superman? I loved him. He was awesome.
Yeah.
They didn't like
But
him.
why? I mean, why do they keep ending the Superman series? I just don't understand it.
It looks like okay. All right.
Logo came
um,
from a comic in 1996. Yeah.
That's no excuse.
Yeah.
It's just
There is a
doesn't
Cleveland
look
set. You
very-
can see the movie being made. All right.
where's the pictures? Who's got them?
Here, I'll pull them up.
I'm looking at some right now,
I
but
think what. So Gotham, the newer Batman. What did you think of it?
I love the new Batman. I like the fact that they're going back and starting at the beginning because they couldn't really do much with the last trilogy of Batman because they ended it. I would have hoped that they would have brought more characters out in that series, but they only went from Mr. Gould to the Joker to Banging, and then they stopped it. I would have liked to have seen the Penguin. I would have liked to have seen the Riddler in that version because I thought that Batman was was awesome, but apparently they just wanted to stop the series. But the new one, I like the fact that they're going backwards instead of forwards. And then,
Are you
and then
talking
not going to
Christian, like Christian
the
Bale, or are you talking Ben
Christian
Affleck?
Bale was good, but I like the new version of Batman. I think it's awesome.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit more darker to me. I think it's real
I think that's the problem for me. It's too dark. I mean, I literally fell asleep in that movie because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
Half the time. I literally fell asleep in that movie because the way it was filmed is like half the time for some effects it worked. Like the part where they're shooting the guns and he beats everybody up, man, the fighting was great. And I like the car chasing and stuff like that. But half the time I was like, I can't see anything. This is crazy. And I'm in the theater just dozing off. Yeah, so who's the guy next to him? Is that supposed to be like, I don't know.
I forget the character's
Robin?
name. Maybe somebody knows it on the panel. They said it during one of the videos but I can't remember it.
What happened?
People were complaining and said it was too baggy, and I'm gonna have to agree with that assessment.
Yeah,
I think I could. Yeah, this.
Storm.
See, it doesn't look like an S. It just looks like a line.
There it is. Thank you, Biggie. That's
Mr.
it.
Terrific. See, it doesn't look like an S. It just looks like a red line going through his chest.
Yeah.
There's more pictures than that. I know there is. They show Lois Lane too.
Yeah. Here's one. Let me see.
Most of the filming is in Georgia. Why
Yeah.
are they filming there?
Don't know.
Let's see what they say. Maybe a retro to start, but it may change during the movie, and I don't think they're going to have an outfit through the entire movie. It's very retro.
Yeah.
Kind of like what's like Spider-Man started off with just wearing
The
like
hell kind of S is that?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. That don't look like an S at all. It
Yeah,
just looks
no,
like a red
it doesn't.
line.
Yeah, Jason's right. Georgia offers massive tax incentives, so they love doing filming down there.
Yeah, Michigan used to do that. That's why 50 Cent made like 50 movies in our state. If you go down,
what you got here, Sheldon? There's the.
So
there's
this
the
is
one-
the 2006, and I hated this movie, and it reminds me of this movie.
but that S looks way better.
That
Yeah.
S does look better. I don't know
I
why,
like that
but
movie.
like,
What are you talking about? That movie's okay.
oh, are you kidding me? It was so boring. I was like,
Okay, I'll
dude,
give you
do
that, but
something.
It was okay.
It was all right.
I just like him because this guy's in Chuck. Guy's in Chuck. So
You don't even look like he worked out. Just look like just
Oh my gosh, this movie was like so.
that's the one that had a kid, right? That's when you found out he had a kid.
Yeah, and the plane scene, it was like that was the only like cool thing that happened. Then it was like, oh, his big thing that's his big weakness is kryptonite. So after you stab him with kryptonite and you have an island of kryptonite, guess what he does? He just lifts it all up, and I'm like, what is going on right now? I'm like, this movie makes zero sense.
Let's see here.
Oh boy.
Wait. What is Mystery Quarters? He's talking about X-Men in July. Are we doing that?
Why is it? We're asking the same thing. Chaotic, get on here, man.
Chaotic went.
He can't. His wife said no.
Yeah, his wife
so
has
I
already
said
closed
that.
down.
It's
So
bedtime.
Tell Gamer Fridge about Xmas in July. Are we doing Xmas in July? We're doing Blitzmas? Yeah, I want Blitzmas, man. You guys know about Blitzmas, right?
What's Blitzmas?
You don't know about Blitzmas? It was the hack for it's the hack for Blitz. So you can put hockey on it.
Christmas in
Oh,
July.
nice.
So are you confirming that it's coming? Is that what?
Christmas is always July. How do people know this?
Okay.
I don't.
All right. That might be breaking right there. We might get the hack for if BCong comes out of the woodwork and we get a live hack. We'll know what's going on.
Oh, MG is back.
MG has returned to the stream. How are you, buddy?
He keeps on wanting to say this shark thing. That's another show, dude. Get Rascal on here. Yeah,
I think he's
Henry
probably
Ca-
working.
I think Henry Kavanaugh, he actually cared too much about Superman. They want to get him out of there.
That made a lot of people upset that he wasn't still going to be Superman because
I know.
I mean,
I don't know if DC is, it doesn't seem like they have any kind of, I don't know. Shut up, Gabe.
Have y'all watched the 007 series? The last one, the last two, with
I haven't seen those. I'm actually going through a 007 marathon right now. I have them all. I was starting from the beginning.
Have you played 007 for 64 GoldenEye?
Yeah.
So apparently you have to at least know some of.
Oh no! I've seen some of the newer ones. Yeah. I've seen. I just haven't seen the last two.
Okay, that would be Spectrum and No Time to Die.
With a chick or something.
No Time to Die.
Yeah, I haven't seen those two.
There was an announcement for Wallace and Gromit and Walkabout Golf.
What?
Huh?
When is the Mist thing coming out for Walkabout Golf? I want to play that. Have you got a VR yet, Gotham?
No.
Oh, you gotta get one, bro. We got peer pressure.
This community don't promote it enough, so it's not something for me to FOMO for it. So I'll sit and watch. And then the video and the reviews, I see people running into the fucking walls and be scared out the fucking mouth.
That's why you gotta get the third one.
That look like something that you want to terrorize somebody. You tie them in a chair. You put the VR on and have fucking aliens come after their ass and they're screaming and bugging out. But that look like something that we need when we deploy for the insurgents. Put that shit on them. That'll fuck their whole body up. I would love to do some shit like that.
Oh, there is one where you're like, there's like zombies or something coming in your house, and you're like, oh Lord, yeah. There's some games like that. Now, if you really want to get into it, there's a big community of people playing VR.
What VR would you recommend me buy?
MetaQuest 3.
Okay.
MetaQuest 3, no doubt.
If you just want to try it out to see how you like it, MetaQuest 2 is only $200.
Yeah.
But if you're going to go like full into it, MetaQuest 3 is way better. But
don't you have to have an open room for that? Because you're constantly moving around.
No, with the 3, it tracks. It shows you. I mean, you have to have some space, but you can play sitting down. SMG, he plays Walkabout Golf sitting down, and we just
last time I played with
from Walkabout Golf. Yeah,
no, you didn't. I just had to work.
I'm excited about Wallace and Gromit.
I just played with last time I played Chaotic. He said it was in like a 3x4 space. Like he didn't have much room at all, and we played Walkabout Golf, and he was fine.
Yeah.
So
MG says he plays reclined.
Yeah, he plays sitting down, and it's funny because he when he's playing golf, he goes like this. It's this way, and it's just so funny to watch. It's like, Walkabout Golf is our game. It's mini golf, but it's so fun. It's all like we're all just standing around talking to each other. It's like this is crazy.
I hope they come out with that mat where you're walking but you're not actually moving. It just
they have them.
Yeah, they're in development. Hopefully, I'm sure our Disney overlords will come up with it.
Wasn't it they had a container space that you could stand up and it was like a big loop, a big circle with it was kind of like a system.
Yeah. The OG ones, yeah.
Why they haven't promoted that product? Because I seen it, but then I didn't see it.
No, you've seen it.
It's called a treadmill, Todd.
It's called a treadmill. They have ones that are like balls. They have a bunch of silver balls and stuff, and so you're walking on that, and you're not really moving, but you can go in any direction like that, and they actually register as you walking in the game.
Yeah.
If you really want to get some exercise, there is. So, did you ever play Battlefield? The Battlefield series?
Well, on the Super Nintendo, yes.
No. Battlefield, Battlefield 3, 4, military. Oh, dude, that's right up your alley, man. That's like Call of Duty, like hardcore. But they did a thing with Battlefield 3 where they actually put a simulator and they put they made that treadmill thing in the middle, and then they put paintballs, guns pointed at the guy. So anytime he got shot, he actually got hit. And it was a 360 room, and so the whole thing was it wasn't VR, but it was like a screen completely. And anytime he got shot and stuff, he actually got hit. It was like a complete fighting simulator. They did it in like overseas, like in Europe or something. What is it? What did he say?
He's not confirming anything. It's just what he's heard.
Okay, that's all we need to know.
Purely speculation.
If there's anybody gonna hear anything, it's gonna be him.
Yeah.
So Blitz.
MG
what
over
is- what
here
is this chaotic-
giving out facts.
So if you don't have your Blitz cab, get them ready.
Oh boy. Why are you selling more cabs, Chaotic? This ain't right, man.
Ping pong and the boxing game.
We'll get you more room somewhere else. Don't
Wait,
sell
what?
your
He wants to play
cabs.
ping pong in that boxing. What boxing game? What's he talking about? Is there a boxing game?
I'm not aware of one. I'm not aware of one.
I only have
The only boxing game I was aware of was the iArcade, and they pulled the plug on that. That was the
Paying
last
bills, man. Paying bills. All right.
man.
All right.
He said Blitzmas in July. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So that's why we do these after shows, so we can get the information. Let's go. Let's go live.
Thrill for Fight and Creed.
Yeah, Thrill of the
Thrill
Fight
of
I
the
play.
Fight
That
and
one is.
Oh, is he talking about VR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess there's a boxing game in VR. Oh, yeah, he's trying to lose
Yeah.
weight. I don't know.
That one definitely, like, you're sweating within,
Beat
like, by the
Sabers,
time
yeah.
you finish one fight, you're, like, really sweating.
I would
You
love to
remember
see-
when Move came out with theirs? They had a boxing game. Who's that? He's that actor that Mexican guy. He used to be in a gang and he became a movie. He was
Trevo?
he was in Spy Kids. Machete guy.
I know what you're talking about. The tattoo on his chest.
Yeah, there was actually a fighting game
Trevo.
for the Move, and he's in it. He's like your trainer,
Oh, man.
and
I would love
you
to
just start
see
beating
the
up
VR
everything.
I would love to see the VR to actually do like Mike Tyson Punch Out, but like the real version of it, and you get to Mike, and you can actually feel the hits from that motherfucker.
Oh, the things shake.
No, I'm talking about the actual impact. Like if he hits
Oh,
you,
they have
like that shit, like the
Danny
best one.
Trevo.
Danny Trevo, thank you. They have vests you can wear that vibrate and they hit you. They sell them at Best Buy. You can buy them.
Like, if he hits you, you're gonna feel that hit. Like, oh my god.
Well, they would have the chest it. I'm gonna buy that. Well, no. Why would you do that, man? Sony just announced that they're not going to even invest in the games anymore. They are making it though, so it works with PC. So if you want to use it for the PC and hack it, I can see him doing some hacking with it. Yeah, medical aspect. Was it? Yeah, the three is what I recommend if you really want it. I have. Oh, he's got them all. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
There is like a couple exclusives for the PS5. Just change your name to Sweet Cheeks.
Yeah. So Mystery Encoder's not figured out who he is. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Oh, yeah, because you got to use your Facebook. You don't have to use Facebook though, as an account. You can bypass that. I say the Quest 3 is better. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Quest 3 is, I think, pushing VR to where it needs to be.
Hmm.
They had this thing. They have these like shows in VR where it's like immersive, like you're in this room, and it's crazy how they do it. They're doing some really good, like photography and stuff like that with VR.
So the new Xbox Series X Discless Pro.
Yeah, that came out. Yeah, that was announced. Even Xbox didn't even like. They're like, yeah, here it is, and then they kind of like brushed it under the rug.
Everybody still want hardware because those servers go down, you lose all your games to it.
Yeah, I'm still buying discs for
That's
mine.
the scary part about that.
Yeah. Why would you buy a discless Xbox? That's like buying an arcade one. Ouch. Mystery Encoder has, yeah.
Wow.
We should talk about those leaks. Let's talk about those leaks, guys.
Let's go, guys.
Through hour 4 of the leaks. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we already did that. It was
It was leaked, not announced.
I'm really interested who actually leaked it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's John D.
You gotta think about it. The only 3 content creators is part of the Illuminati. Outside of that, not even
who got it?
Corner
Oh
King
yeah, who got it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that got those leaks was part of
was-
the Illuminati.
It was Fox, right?
One
Was Mo? Was he part? He
so
wasn't part of it.
he was part of the
You think so?
Illuminati because remember he was caught in that chat room with everybody else.
Okay, I don't. I kind of keep him
On-
separate.
Michael
I've been part of
B's,
this community for a long time.
Okay.
Smart.
On Michael
that
B's
too.
show, someone asked him who gave him the leaks, and he said, well, I can't say any names, but come on, guys, you know. That's all he said. And it's like, it's got to be John D. Come on. Like, who else would give him?
Oh boy.
Like,
John D.
yeah, John D. gave him that. You ain't telling
But
me
he
no
said he
different.
didn't. He was in the chat saying it wasn't him.
Oh my God!
Yeah, because John D.'s never lied before.
Never confirmed, but always confirmed. Yes.
So, speaking of the Illuminati, has anybody put their application in and gotten a response back? Oh, no.
I never had enough subscribers, so unfortunately, that never happened.
I don't want any part of that. I don't
Yeah.
care. I do not care
Which-
about any company that much to care like they're like. I think P-Dubs is coming around on watching him. He's like,
He don't been like that thing. He left.
He's like, man, I was looking at manifests. I was like buying subscriptions to see what was coming on over a boat. Then I was like, what am I doing with my life? That's kind of what I.
Oh, boy.
And he wasn't always getting all the leaks. It was always Michael B that got the leaks first.
Oh, Michael B. I think that's
Yeah.
like.
He got the leaks first. I mean,
I think he gets a
'cause Tech Buzz was
dopamine hit from getting a leak because he just seems to like know way too much. I'm like, dude, how do you even know any of this?
Yeah.
And he says it with such authority. You're like, dude, what? How do you
Yeah.
know?
He
I
sold
mean,
his
he'll
soul.
shoot somebody down. If somebody has a theory, he'll like, oh, that's not what's happening. Let me tell you what's happening. This is what I was told. It's a toy. So that's why they couldn't put Punisher on there because it's a toy. And I'm like, what?
You are a toy. You're a child's plaything.
Yes, dude, we gotta make that meme. We gotta make that meme because that just makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, man.
It's a toy. It's a toy. What?
Put Buzz Lightyear right there next to
Yeah.
Arcade
And
What
then
Up.
they show-
No,
show,
Woody next to Arcade What Up.
show
And then on the
Disney
screen-
telling that to Arcade One Up. You are a toy. You can't have the Punisher.
I would buy that shirt in a heartbeat. I would buy these 3 of those shirts. That would be funny. Y'all need
We
to make
need
that
to
shirt.
make
Yeah, that's gotta be.
the before the Chicago pinball thing. We need to make Arcade One up yours. I would so wear that.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
Make Arcade One Up yours. Oh man, yeah. Dude. Yeah, Gotham. What is it? What day is that? I got it up still. October 15th through 19th.
Yep.
I can make it. If I don't have nothing, I mean, because I should
Yeah.
be gone. I should be gone at that point. I should be disappeared from all military business by then.
Okay.
So
And you never been to Chicago?
I have been to Chicago. I visited a couple times, but I was on like security duty, so I never got a chance to like really explore. I mostly had to pick up a couple of drunk colonels and sergeant majors from the bar, so that's as much I got to see in Chicago.
What did you play in the arcades when you were there?
No, unfortunately, no, because they usually hit the meetings and then they go straight to the bars and get drunk with the civilians. And normally I'm scooping people up and bringing them back to their hotel room and then going to sleep myself.
Chicago's known for their steakhouses too, man. They got some good steakhouses. Jordan's got his own steakhouse there. I would love to hit up Jordan's steakhouse.
Yeah.
Well, if I come, let's go and hit one. Sure, I have no problem. Let's go and hit one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're trying to get more people in the community meet up and just hang out.
Yep.
Cleveland was it was just so cool because before, I was doing more of this stuff, no one knew my face. So I'd walk up to everyone and be like, oh, hey, whoever it was. And they'd be like, huh? I'm like, I'm that guy. And it was and then it was kind of like a whole, I don't know. It was just a great experience. And I can't wait for that to happen again in Chicago. It's going to be awesome.
All right. Mystery Encoder's giving out some clues. Did you just read what he said?
Gallagher
Gallagher guy is at least
model
2 modelable calves behind him.
Neither one of those two
the
have been
Tron
modded
and
yet.
and NBA Jam.
None of mine have been modded, so
No,
oh
they
wait,
don't.
3.
There's no hacks out for those 2 yet.
Oh wait,
For
3
Tron?
calves behind him.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's the
for
other
the
one?
Tron
What's the other
flight
one?
stick, no.
It's
But
my
NBA
Gallagher
Jam,
arcade
you know,
machine.
No, what's the other one? What's the other one? Is that Star Wars?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the Star Wars, Tron, NBA Jam, and there's a Centipede right here. I don't know if he's talking about Centipede.
Nah, he's talking about your Tron and NBA Jam.
So
talking
NBA
about
Jam
those.
has not been hacked yet.
Well, you can't hack it. You can mod it. But
No,
you
and
can
I'm
mod
talking
it.
about
I found
the
a,
PCB. He works on
Yeah.
PCBs.
but I just replaced this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
I
else
just
can you
replaced
put
that.
on Tron? What would you want
Flight
to put on?
games. Flight games.
Oh.
Flight
Yeah.
games.
Yeah,
Afterburner, Top Gun, all those. You know, those like Space Harrier.
Another
Flight
that
games.
PCB would handle that perfectly, bro. I want
there
to.
was
Tron
an
if he does that-
NBA Jam in my area for I think it was
Zaxxon, yeah, someone said
250 or
Zaxxon.
300. I almost bought it because I was like, man, I could just take that thing and just mod, do something cool with it, but I didn't.
Can I say something about the Shaq Jam? Why did they make a Shaq Jam? Because Shaq is only in the first game. He's not even in the other games.
You know what it made
Probably
that
because they
happen?
could get them.
You know what it made that cabinet sell? If they went and got Michael Jordan and they add him to that would have sold the cab right off the bat. I would have sold my 3/4 and just bought me an XL right
So
off the
you-
bat.
Is Michael
No
Jordan in any of the games?
No, he's never been in the NBA Jam. There's a
question.
one
He had-
version
he
of
was the only
there's
one
one
controlling his
version
likeness.
that he owns himself. That
Yep,
they made.
he owned his likeness.
Yep,
No one can
he-
hack.
Yeah, he gave it to he. The guys from NBA Jam made it for him and gave it to him.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's a
Ralph
long
Reed's
back
got the answer.
Shaq was cheap.
He does
But
Gold
he was.
Bond and that insurance company.
He's
He'll
not
do
even
anything.
He's not even in the 3 years ago when it came out. I did. You just don't listen, MG. No, because I'm
I
sitting
need a
there,
new
why did they
monitor
make a
though.
Shaq
This monitor's
Jam?
garbage.
On a
Yeah,
TV
it's like-
monitor.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look at it. I mean, even in this pic, like you can see, it's fading. It just
Oh, I
looks
see
bad
it.
even on here.
yeah, but he's not even in because he's not in the Lakers. They don't have him in any of the. He's like
Wait,
I didn't even
Discord.
realize he was in the first game.
Yeah, he was in the first. That's
Yeah, I had to go back and play it. Go, oh yeah, Shaq was in this game.
Because the following year they got Penny. That was that
Yeah,
was
because
when
they got
they still had
Penny.
Scott Skiles in it
Yep,
in that lineup.
yep. And then
Yeah. Well, real quick, can I do some shameless self promotion? Do you guys care if I do that real quick?
Sure,
Let's
go ahead.
Yo, put the screen
there
on
is-
him. Put the screen on him.
if anybody wants to buy my
Hi.
PCB board,
So I have this PCB board on sale, 90% off.
I gotta
It's only
pay for-
$25. $25, 90% off. This is a $250 value.
No, you got to sign it. You got to sign it, and people can have it.
I
on their
will
shelf.
sign the back.
It's up. I
And-
own Galga guys. PCB.
All you have to do is just give me your address, so I will know where you live, and I will send this to you, whoever it is. $25. But anyways, but the real shameless self promotion is there is a documentary for free on YouTube you can look at right now called Tokens Through Time. I'll put it in the chat. It seems like a younger guy did it. CJG Filming is who did it, and it's a really great documentary. Like I really like it, and I got an opportunity to talk with him, and we're gonna do a little interview with him next Tuesday, 7:00, if everything ends up working out. And so I hope you all can join us to kind of talk about the documentary, what all it took to do that. But definitely a great one to look at. If you got 20 minutes, it's all it is. And it seems like he's really into it, and it's just cool. So please tune in for that. Absolutely. That's it.
Shameless promotion right there. Yep.
Shameless
Shameless.
promotion.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. Yeah, I watched
Yes.
the documentary. It's got a if you guys watched what was it King of Kong? It has that kind of vibe
Yes.
to it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's kind of going exploring like the old school arcades and what they transitioned into and what they become. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and it's only 20 minutes. It's not like King Kong was like an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're like have to sit down with popcorn and like really focus on anything. It's like 20 minutes. Just watch it. It's cool. It's pretty awesome.
Okay, I love picking his brain. Did you see what he just said? He wants to rebuild the PCB board instead of PCB.
Okay, Mr. Encoder, did you see my latest video? Because like that was my whole question of like, what are we gonna do? Like, because like my Tron, there's not a known issue where these boards just went out randomly, and all of a sudden it just went out randomly, and I'm sitting here wondering like, okay, what's going to happen if this like is a continuing problem with all these things? Like, what if the boards just start going out? So if you're like, hey, we might start making some of these. You just solved my problem, like my
or be able
stress
to
about
these different boards to work with different cabinets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I really don't want a mini PC in every one of these things. Like, it's kind of just, it's almost dumb at that point. It's like, just get one that kind of, or one or two that has different, controls and call it a day. Like, if you're going to really do that.
Yeah, he just posted,
we've dumped every cabinet. So even if they go under entirely.
That's good to know. That's actually really good to know because they have versions, like if you have the version of Blitz, that is a distinct version of Blitz that nobody else has, and Fast and Furious can get rich with this honest way on, even though it's not all about the money.
We know of at least one Tron that the put out randomly. I need replacement PCs. I'm all in. Yeah.
Yeah, even if they can, able to make a
replacement
a generic board that you can put whatever game you need.
That would be great. Now that would be awesome. Now if you could add your own ROMs to it, like hack ROMs. Like let's say you want to do NBA Jam 2016 on the NBA Jam, like the Shaq one. That would make that cat phenomenal at that point. That'll be a money getter right there.
Well, that's what I put a PS3 in my NBA Jam, so I have the PS3 version hacked. So it has Jordan in it, it has Pippen, it has all the good. I have all the rosters on there. That thing is amazing, but you ain't gonna be able to do a PS3 emulation. Light gun can as well, since light guns don't work.
On other devices. Yep.
Yeah, it's just having the backup of those. Maybe even having like we got to figure out where they're buying these boards from
or have a SIM card reader attached to them.
Yeah, they'd be able to flash it. Yeah, just having like a go-to one to be able to just plug in and be able to use these.
Well, Thor, if you're wanting an extra PCB board for your Tron, you can buy this. Buy this one.
Shameless. Shameless. The first time we might do something like that was the custom PCB. Would be the pinball.
Ooh, yeah. Mr. Encoder, would you add Wi-Fi to that board?
I think and
an upgraded.
This is if we say we might do something like that. So keep that in mind, everybody. It's a might. So he's not confirming anything.
I'm just saying
it's possible.
But would he add the Wi-Fi as well as a 1080p? That the graphics card would be added to increase the graphics.
I don't know if you'd. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Make it so it could do that. Do like a high res. Yes. I don't know if it's a limitation on software or hardware.
I think it's the hardware. The chipsets on it.
You can't do 1080p. You can do 10.
I think the chips could do 1080p.
Yeah, so it'd be a software issue. So
not with the chipsets on it right now. Currently, no. But the new chips.
Oh, you're talking about if he builds one like a PCB,
better chips for it. Oh, look!
Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at this.
Okay, here we go.
If we did it, it would be 1080p. May run VPX, but would run other things that we already add on the side.
Yes, please do that.
So
you would get my money automatically. You get my money.
Well, call up the guys who did your board for the iArcade. So he's got the guy. Oh, dude, this could happen.
That's if arcade want to go out of business. Then that open seasons on the arcade. Then
You
If
think
if
it was
Arcade One
open
goes out
season
of
on
business, that's
Arcade?
open season on all the cabs now. That means
We need to have a private chat with Mystery Encoder. We come out
Yeah.
Illuminati. Be like, hey, Mystery Encoder.
I don't think you could handle a Galaga guy because he knows so much, man.
a
Yep.
custom
Yes.
Oh,
Which
I
is
knew
why
it.
we're
made,
considering it.
which would why we're considering. Mr. Code, would you be able to do that to all the cabs? Everything from Wave 1 all the way up to
He's got them all backed up. He said he's got
Yeah.
all them. They're all backed up.
to right now the last cab would be the shooting cab.
Time Crisis.
Time crisis.
Time Crisis.
Time crisis, man. Time crisis.
Time Crisis.
Man,
Dude, yeah, because just now you kind of like if they go under, they're gonna
Time Cyrus.
That'll open it up. Because remember, once IRK went out of business, it was open season on those cabs.
Oh man, look how where we at now with iArcade. We're so far ahead of anything they were even possibly dreaming. Everything they were promised, we've already
we
blown
would
away.
get
with
them.
the
Now
community.
we would get the cab now. Like let's say you get a PCB and you want to make
Stock Time Crisis is Android, so anything can technically hack it.
So anyone can technically hack it. So that
yeah,
that
but
could be
he's
more
the only one that
open.
got the skills to do so.
Oh.
There's a couple. Android's a little bit easier. I know they don't like touching Android because they have something against Android. So they like the challenge. So they go after those other PCB boards. That's why like the NBA Jam is a different PCB board. I'd love to see. I have the OG one. I'd love to
I
see
thought
that.
that's
The OG
that's why they went after like.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Because I know which ones I would add on it. I would keep the original one on it. I would probably put like 2015 when Steph Curry got caught on fire, and then I'll probably put like the 2024 on it just for that lineup to see what it does.
Oh yeah, I have a version of NBA or NFL Blitz that has the modern roster on it for NCC4, and I put it on here. So I've been playing that. Yeah. A pedestal flat screen mount. Oh yeah, that'd be easy.
I would love to see a GI Joe like the updated Shredder's Revenge on the TMNT cabinet from the Wave 3. I would love to see that. Just keep the original artwork and just add that as a third game to it.
Yeah. And like I said, I just put Shredder's Revenge on this.
Yeah.
So it's going to be able to fit on something. This is what do they call this? They have this new.
Well, we've considered modding the stock Blitz software as well.
Portmaster. If we can get Portmaster to run on any of these, that's going to open up a whole new world. Because Portmaster is a Linux version.
Oh, they're trying to enable the late hits. Yes.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
I think
the people in the community have late hits, and everybody out in the world they don't.
And then they play you. Then they play you, and you're like, "How did you do that?"
Oh man,
oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Yeah, I would love to see if they added all the correct ROM to Fast and Furious, and then add the Tokyo Drift 2 days.
That might, because that was custom made though. That was a custom made thing for that board, so that might. I don't know.
We don't know.
You would have to ask Mystery Encoder, but
I mean, maybe he'll just get a different board and just have 2 games.
Yeah, and that's where Superbikes. You put Superbikes on that too.
Fast and Furious is also native.
Well, for me, I wouldn't. Even if they just combine it so it just was one game instead of doing the whole you have to go out of and go into the other one. It's like it's so dumb. I'm like, they should just made this
make
one
it one
game.
Yeah, they actually should just merge it.
Yeah, they should just merged it. I'm like, it's so
tracks
dumb.
And locking cars on it. I haven't tried though.
But if he does that, then that
unlock the whole game.
Yeah.
Oh,
interesting. Very, very interesting.
Now I'm more excited about Arcade 1-Up going out of business.
Wow.
Come out of business. We got stuff to do.
Mystery Encoder, let me ask you this: like the title library, would you be able to access that for the original Space Invaders cabinet? I would love to have I would love to have RoboCop. I would love to have Superman. I would love to have Batman on that cab. That would be a great mod cat for me.
Which one?
The old Space Invaders for Taito.
Oh,
Potato. I would love to add the rest of the library to that cat.
Yeah.
Because we never got that. We never got a library from it.
I don't know what you just asked. All I heard was I would love.
I'm asking you, Mr. Encoder, would you be able to access the Tato or Taito library and add it on
Taito
to
library?
So you can add it on to this original OG Space Invader cat.
So Space Invader cab with the OG, like Superman and what was the other one?
Batman, RoboCop.
RoboCop. This is Saito.
Well, I guess that's the
That's all, folks. We're done.
That's it. That's pretty much it.
If you have those ROMs, don't you?
You
I
have
do
those.
have those.
You have those ROMs, don't you?
Yeah, can he add his own ROMs? Is basically what he's at.
Yes.
To that old board, yeah, I would do that.
Does it have a micro?
No, you're talking about the Wave 1 cats.
Gen 1, yeah.
Them shit's like, they're
To
hard.
what?
He wants to add it to the
Wave 1.
G1 Space Invaders.
Yeah.
G1 Space Invaders. Or would you need a different board? You might need a different board.
Yeah, you might need a better.
Is there a different Space Invaders? Is it? Can
Nah,
you?
it's
You'd
just
have to
that
solder a UPS port.
You would have to solder a USB port.
So I would have to get a Wave 3 PCB board.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably better to add Space Invaders to a different board.
Yeah, just get the Wave 3.
Yeah, Wave 3.
Yeah, just get a Wave 3 board.
So do you have I'm assuming you have the Gen 1 Space Invaders, right?
I have 7 Wave 1. I have 7 Gen 1s.
7? Oh, Gen
Okay.
1. Oh, like you have 7 Space Invaders, man.
No. I got 7.
We got the Galaga
Gen
guy gonna call you Gotham Space Invaders.
got 7 Wave 1s.
All Gen
Well, the
1s
thing-
are hacked. Barry did it a long time ago before he disappeared. He used to be in our Discord. So
Yeah, and it was a paid service too.
yeah.
Do you understand what he did? Do you guys know how he did it? Because that's never been released on any of the Gen 1s. I remember that.
I remember there was someone that were adding games to them.
Yeah, he was it. That was him.
Yeah, after that,
Barry.
he just disappeared.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. He was on Facebook or something like that.
Yes, it's documented on our public Discord.
Oh,
There you
go. There you go, bro. All you have to figure out is have somebody solder a. That's probably what he did. How would he? But he was taking people's boards and upgrading them himself. So
Yeah.
how was he doing it?
Don't know.
Was he soldering and unsoldering? The Barry mod. Yeah, the Barry
Barry mod,
sneaky.
yeah.
Yes.
Very, very sneaky.
Yes. So how was he doing it? Is it documented how did he actually got
I'm
the
sure it
games
is. I'm sure it is.
on? Oh, dude. It's like nerd class right now. I love this. Then resoldered it. Yes. Wow. So that's why he was doing it as a service,
Yeah.
because he had to physically.
Where did he go?
I think he just got.
He
sick
was
of it.
removing the storage chip and changing the data and then resoldering it.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because he didn't even tell you what he was doing.
I know a lot of people in the community had extra games on their cab. I was looking out like, oh wow. And by the time I realized it, he was already gone.
yep.
So we just gotta find somebody who can solder really good.
Yep.
My nephew, he came over and helped fix my son bought a Xbox controller for like $2, and the thumbsticks were busted, and we went online and bought some new thumbsticks, and we were like, oh, okay, this would be easy because you can do it with the PlayStation. Nah, you had to solder that bad boy. So my nephew actually came over and they actually made it a project, and they got it working. So he got an Xbox controller for like $2.
Awesome.
It's called the Berry Sneaky mod.
Yep.
I see that they got a video for it.
A lot of us A lot of us get fed up
Or
with
fed up
things.
with things and people, how dumb some people in this community, and decide to leave that as part of another part of his own shit. Life
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
I understand. I understand. That would be a lot of work.
Wow.
No, man. Just take
Don't
breaks.
do that.
Just take breaks.
Don't let the negativity and the dumbness like take away from, you know,
Yeah.
the goodness of the community. Like some of us here are still good. Don't lump us all together.
Yep. Exactly.
I get it though, because when you're dealing with, I'm actually got a video up on my YouTube channel that's just showing people how to use a steering wheel, and now I'm getting people like yelling at me for not like replying to their thing. I'm like, dude, this is over a year old, and I have 500 comments. I can't. I'm just like showing you how to do it, and they're like, it ain't working. What's wrong? What did I do? I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I didn't make it. I didn't make it. It's just something I'm trying to help you out, and people are yelling at you and stuff. So I get it, because sometimes I just want to be like, yo, man, just.
It took me like a day just to figure out the mod for the ad games, like to get it right, to get the games to run properly, because it was kind of not detailed to me, and I had to kind of slow it down and take it step by step, because everybody's learning curve is different. So I think if you don't have real technical experience, it will take a little bit longer. So I tell anybody, if you're gonna do a mod, you better learn how.
Watch it a couple of times. I recommend watching it like 2 or 3 times, and so you can kind of like, before you even start, is just kind of like absorb it a little bit before you can actually do it.
Just a quick shout out to Mr. Encoder. I know there's probably 1,000 people you deal with that are a bunch of, you know, dummies, but I will, you know, we'll all say that we all appreciate you in this community for all that you guys do.
Absolutely.
You do,
Yeah, definitely.
and you know, you could be the you know, the pulse in the future for our community. So it's you know,
$1 million man.
It's really,
to be honest.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah. So
I agree.
it is. We do appreciate you, like us good ones here. So please don't let those people override everything. We keep it up, man, keep it up.
Yeah, if you guys got to take breaks, I totally understand. It's just weird. Like everybody's excited, and I know. I go into Blitzmas just to put up a gift, just to keep the passion going.
Jobs right now. Wow. Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, you a slave?
Homie,
If anyone starts messing with you at all, you just tell them, say, you are a toy. You are a child's plaything.
All right, that's like been the 5th time you've done that. So, and we've been talking for 2 hours. It's officially Thursday on the East Coast, so I'm gonna call it. We're gonna end the show.
Oh, dude, this has been fun.
It has been a fun after show. We're gonna do this every month on the last Wednesday of the month. So
Mr. Rico says his wife calls him a toy sometimes.
Yeah, you are a toy sometimes. Yeah. So we appreciate you watching and hanging out with us for 2 more hours after our original show. Wish everybody was here, but
man, this is great. I mean, I think we broke a lot of I think people need to join. I mean, this is why we do these things, so we can get the community involved and get some feedback, and we learn new things about what's going on, so definitely join and subscribe to everybody here.
Absolutely.
Gotham,
Mr.
I
Encoder,
appreciate you. Seriously,
great videos,
Gotham,
great
you
stuff.
Great guest. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your honesty. Don't
Thank you for having me on, gentlemen. I appreciate all the love.
I'm glad we are able to figure it out.
Out to me.
Well, we appreciate all of you. Hope y'all have a fantastic week. Gonna try to do a community for playing on Sunday, hopefully. I know we've missed a few the last couple of Sundays. We need to get back into the groove.
We'll see how the work situation goes. We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, really appreciate you guys. We're gonna send you off. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see y'all next Wednesday.
Do